All right, folks. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Stand by. We're just double checking some logistics here, making sure good to go. And all the announcements are rocking and rolling. All right. Where are we at? Where are we at here? Yoink. We're gonna do something fun today, guys. We're going to do something fun. We're going to spend our base Quai. I am here to hook you up and grow the number of holders of Quai that we have on base. So, if you already saw the pinned post, I literally just pinned it. It's really easy, guys. Follow me, join the chat, drop your EVM wallet in chat, and I will send you Quai on base. It's that simple. It's that simple. As you all know, whoop, that QR code up there gets you hooked up with Kipper Money, where you can continue to engage with not just myself, but the entire Quai Nation and earn even more Quai on Quai directly on X. So we'll demonstrate how that's done momentarily. I'm just making sure Quai Nation knows what's happening over here. Definitely want to get them onboarded. So let's repost this. Switch back over here. Boom, boom, boom. And let everybody know what's happening today. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. We're also gonna have to tune in to King Ethereum space. Heck yeah. Earn Quai on base. It's simple. It's simple, folks. Follow me. Join chat and drop your EVM wallet, and I will send you Quai on base. Nice. Gosh, man, so much going on in the community. Heck yeah, we gotta check out this space. Let's see if I can do two things at once over here. Stand by, folks. Stand by. Uh, let's do this. Let's do this. There it is. No, wrong one. Let's close this. What just happened? What just happened? There we go. Alright. Let's try this again. Um, boom. Alright. There we go. Rock and roll. Okay, got that. Check, check, check. Let's tune into the space, folks. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Gosh, so much going on. So much going on.
So it's quite a welcoming community. But yeah, if you have experience with computers, it's just so much easier. I had nothing. I barely knew how to turn on a computer last year, and that was it. Most of my stuff was done on mobile.
Check it out, guys. People already
Okay,
playing the
okay,
game.
okay. So you transition from barely know how to turn on a computer to becoming an expert miner. So I see Mr. Step Cody, your hands are up. Can anyone hear me? Am I bugging out?
No, you're. I can hear you clearly.
All right,
Okay, so
let's try
Mr. Step,
this.
are you there? Are you there, Mr. Step Cody?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, your hands were up for like a while.
Yeah, well, I wanted to say thanks, and I wanted to ask Dan, um, because Dan, I know you're now posting your whole journey, which I love, and I too have not been mining myself, but I feel called to the mission
There
now.
you go,
However, I've
man.
been
What up,
following
Don
crypto for a
Prelo?
long time,
Welcome,
and
welcome. We'll get you hooked up.
I kind of just wanted to know about your journey of what was your first entrance into crypto? How were you thinking? What was the next piece? What brought you to Quai, or what was the piece of content that you learned about Quai? And then at what point did you kind of decide to go all in on this journey where
Boom.
once not running
There you
any of
go,
the
man.
hardware or being, let's say, sophisticated techie, you're now doing
There you
all of
go,
it and
man.
you're
You just
expanding.
got some
What
base.
what was
Base
that journey?
Quai. Got some base Quai. On top of that,
Uh, man, I love your questions, Steph. You make my brain hurt so good because
on
you're so
top of
thoughtful
that,
in your questioning.
we'll
Um,
also hook you
it
up
all started.
with some real Quai for entering the chat. Oh man, I just like borked that freaking space, didn't I? Here you go, man. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Let's get back to that space. Let's see here. Let's find Dan.Quai. There he is. There he is. Boom.
Couple of pre-sales, which are the worst thing ever. One of them, I think, is actually going to turn out
What
to be
up,
shit.
Double D?
The other one, not so much. But the first thing I did was answer an email and gave
Drop your base
my
address, man. We'll get you
friggin'
hooked up with
seed
some
phrase
Quai.
because I didn't read the emails or wasn't in Discord long enough to know not to answer them. Luckily, I only lost 250 Canadian, but you know, soon after that, I went out and bought a tangent. Um, I fell into
Yo, yo.
Caspa. Actually, it was, I don't know if it was the cult-like mentality, but I kind of understood what they were trying to do. But they're quite a ragtag bunch with no clear direction and no. I don't want to say nobody's really helping the ecosystem. People are, but they're just bull posting about it being the trifecta solver, and there's really no use case for anything on it. And in between there, I kind of just I saw Alan on my TV up here in Canada on cable, and he was talking, and I knew about Quai, and I know who Alan was, but I
Drop it
kind of
in the chat.
wasn't
Drop it in the
listening,
chat.
and kind of
We'll hook you up.
did, and so I just found the website, and I won $3,500 on a Quai contest on Kipper, or 3,500 Quai, I should say, and shortly after that is when Dr. K mentioned something about soap in a feedback. And I kind of did some research and I understood the positive feedback loop. So that right there, I was kind of all in on Quai and soap. And then through that low period, I was able to acquire quite a bit of Quai. Hence the reasoning how I'm getting all this equipment because I took profit and used my Zepic card to buy all this stuff off of eBay. So crypto in, crypto out. And then I just started getting into the mining and ripping the computer apart. And I disappeared for an entire week. I was troubleshooting why I couldn't do this and I
Welcome,
couldn't
welcome,
do
folks.
that. And
Guys, make sure
most of it
you're
just turned out
following
to be
me
a,
and then
a
drop your
typo in
EVM address
landmine
in
or
the
something.
chat,
And yeah,
and we'll
soap
get you hooked up with some
launched
base Quai.
and had a birthday in there and Christmas was in there and everything was great. And I'm always
Boom.
bullish, but I don't know, just some of the times I read things and I can understand it,
Rock
maybe
on. There
not
you go,
the
Double
the
D.
equation or what the characters are or anything like that, but I kind of just understand things once they're explained to me, and then And I'm having a great time expanding my horizons at the age of 50
There you
and
go, man. My goal is to
not
get a
wasting the brain
thousand
power that I
Quai
have
holders
left
today on base,
because I've abused
guys.
my body pretty good over 50 years.
I
So
I am here for the next like three
really
or four
enjoying this,
hours.
and it's
So spread the
it's
word,
it's quite a
guys.
spiritual journey
Spread
for
the
me.
word.
I'm
Let's get a
quite pleased with
thousand
myself
base
that I was
holders
able
of
to
Quai.
prove it to myself that I could do these things, and I'm having a difference in being a Quai ambassador. You know, people are asking me questions and having me on spaces now, so uh, I'm really happy with the direction everything's going. Hopefully, I can answer your question a little bit there, Steph.
Oh yeah, love that. That fills in a lot for me. And I just want to do maybe one follow-up question, which is um, in and across crypto spaces, we want to make sure that people are, you know, I have definitely an emotional tie to crypto, and it going up and down brings you on an emotional roller coaster. Um, how are you thinking about, you know,
What up, Ellie?
you've mentioned the
Welcome
awareness
to
of
the chat.
getting
You
into a
are
crypto,
following us on
getting rich
Twitch.
quick,
Shout out to everybody on Twitch
then
and
kind
YouTube
of
right now.
following a
We
cult
are
community.
streaming
You
across
know,
three different
you can label these
platforms,
things however you want, but
and
how do we
the
make sure
game
that we
here is
introduce
to
people
drop your X
into
handle
Quai
so we can
with
get
a
you hooked
good
up with some
emotional
crypto on
stability,
X,
knowing
giving
that
away
as an
free
early
Quai on
project,
base.
things are
And if
volatile,
you have Kipper
and
money,
we don't also want
we're hooking
people
you
to go
up
head
with
over
native
heels
Quai
cult like,
on Quai.
you know, so that we ensure that we can do this across the marathon of time, not
Meanwhile,
this
we're
get
tuning
rich
into
quick.
a Quai Nation
And
X
how
space
would
at the
you
moment. We are
indicate that to new
building
people coming
a
in now,
DAO launcher in
learning
the
from
background. I wonder if you
what
guys
you've
can
seen
see that.
already?
Yeah, here it is. Currently working on some end-to-end tests.
Uh, it
No, I don't do
be
Instagram.
I think it's being friendly is the first thing I get asked is it's a scam, it's this, it's that, and I honestly try to tell them that there's more to crypto
But
than
if you want to
this
see how this
casino image
works,
and degeneracy running amok as somebody's
it's
exit
pretty easy.
liquidity. And I
All
think
we
you
do
said it best
here
there
is
online the other day. Just wake up and think of the
find a Quai
fundamentals of
goalpost.
Quai, and
Thank you, thank you.
everybody is going to come to a realization here soon that fiat's broken,
Boom.
a lot of
So
systems are
let's
broken,
show you how easy this
and
is to send crypto
I
on
don't want to
X
be
here.
over
I just
shilly
smash that like
with
button,
Quai. As I'll
and then
try
boom.
to present it out there as there is a
1.337 Quai.
solution. There's
Tip to
problems
Denvium.
coming,
That easy.
and
Let's hook up
this is
Ink.
one of the solutions. There might be different
Classic
avenues
Ink.
for people to
Master
go
Crypto
down,
Mentoring.
but
He's a
eventually
boss.
they're like all chains
He's a
lead to
boss.
Quai
Guys, we just
eventually,
went
and that's
live
what
with
we're aiming
Change Hero
for. So
recently, so that's huge.
hopefully that answered your
Um,
question.
but,
That's
you know,
really
I can
deep,
do
man.
even more than that. I can send,
Appreciate you.
whatever
I'll
I
let
want. I can send
Quai
two
HQ
Quai to this one.
take it over again. Thanks, man. And happy
Boom.
birthday, by the way.
Boom. Let's send another
Yeah.
two Quai here.
That's what it sounded like. It was the big 5-0 too. The best
What's
thing I
going
did is
on
I
here?
bought myself a little bag of Quai that day.
Let's try this again.
Okay, so
Two.
Steph, thank you for that particular question, and Dan dot Coin, that was
Oh, man,
a
it's a
very
little buggy right
touching
now. Anyways,
breakdown from you actually
terrible
gave us
demo.
details, and honestly speaking, I
But
was
that's
actually
how easy it
touched by
is.
your
That's how
story. I
easy
mean,
it
you
is.
lost a lot. That was a lot, but oh, we're over that now.
What
So,
up? Welcome to
switching
the
the tone of
chat.
the conversation, I want to ask you a fun question, right?
Uh,
So,
cannot
what would
pronounce
make
your name.
you stop mining
Apologies.
Quai right now? Stop mining on Quai Network right now. What could that possible thing be?
But we can get you hooked up with some koi.
Uh, Mostly power outages.
Oh man, I did it again. I freaking did it again. Why do I do that? Why do I do that? Let's. What do we tip in here? You don't have any original posts, so I can't tip you. I need a post from you. Here's one. Here. Boom. There you go, man. Go get some koi. Here's a referral code so you can go sign up and get your Quai. Shout out Ellie. Ellie, I think once a day we have an artist swinging by this channel offering to make banners, panels, and logos and all that jazz. What I tell every artist who swings by this stream, we have a couple hundred people tuning in on X and a community on Discord that's been around for like 5 years. There's thousands of people in Discord. Everybody absolutely loves supporting artists on X, and they do so using Kipper money. So, highly encourage you to hop into the Discord community, start hanging out with us on X. We had a couple artists make a bag recently, creating banners and profile pictures for all sorts of Quai Nation members.
Kijiji up here is
I don't give out my Discord
Okay, thank
ID.
you very
X,
much from that. I hope
Twitter, X.
everyone is actually picking a thing or
That's
two.
that's
If you
where
have
we
any
engage right
questions,
now.
feel free to
Like I
raise your
said, I'm
hands
a
up,
team member in a really big
or
Discord
comment it
community,
in the
so my
comment section.
Discord
So I
is
see Ini raising up
slammed.
his hands. So let's
What
hear
up,
what you have to
Steph?
say, Ini.
Welcome to the chat, man.
All right. So before
All
I
right,
ask my question,
Michelle,
Dan, happy birthday. Sincerely, we did not know. Happy
Michelle,
birthday. And
Michael, Michele.
I really love your backstory. It's it's actually a call
Are
to
you
do more.
following
It's
us?
actually a call. So my question is this, right? For most
I
people,
don't. I
I'm
don't
speaking on
think you're
behalf of a
following
lot
us.
of people in this part of
Once you're
the
following
continent, this part
Matman,
of the world, right? If someone wants to
drop
go
your
into
address
mining,
again. We'll hook you up
can
with
you
some
tell
Quai.
me what is the lowest specification of computer hardware that they are supposed to have? And if they go below that, do you know what the consequences might be?
My XID is right here in the stream at Matman. Oh my gosh, did they add
Can
me as a
anybody hear me?
speaker?
yeah. I forgot to turn my mic off or on. No, I'm not sure of the basic requirements for the mining rig because I'm running pretty low with just 8 gigabyte of RAM in that Lenovo. But I went out and bought an Ryzen 7 that more than meets the requirements for running a node, and that just sits there running the node,
I
waiting for
don't
Stratum
think you're
to be
following me,
integrated into that.
Michele.
But yeah, I got a motherboard with all the PCI risers, and that thing is from 2004. It's got 4 gig of RAM on it, and the
What
guy
up?
was
Yep,
running
we're
magic
from
miners for
Texas.
Bitcoin on it. So
Shout out
quite a
from
low
Austin,
powered
Texas.
computer will run a mining rig.
All right. And do you perhaps know what the consequences might be if you run it on something that is way too low?
I could see some speed issues, especially if you're running around your local house between Stratum and everything. There may be a latency issue. You'd probably get more orphan blocks, I would believe, too. It'd definitely be an issue. So, I mean, even though I'm running an older machine, I haven't had any issues whatsoever. I've never had any orphan blocks, no rejects, even connecting the Stratum X. I've had no issues whatsoever with mine.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right, all right, noted. Thank you for that contribution.
There we go. Michele.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So I
Good
see
work, man.
Christopher
Good
on
work,
the
man.
space. So
Is this a
I see
Quai
Mark as well.
address or an
Thank you guys
EVM
for joining
address? This
in.
looks like a Quai
And
address.
Pi Squad,
I'm
I saw
I'm
your
here to
comment.
hand
I saw
out
your comment.
Quai on
Do you want to say something
base.
real quick before you head for
So
bed?
let me know if that's actually your EVM address or if it's a Quai address.
Pi Squad, are you there with us? Do you have anything to say real quick?
That being said,
Okay, so I guess not.
we
So
can
welcome to the
absolutely
space,
tip you.
Stripe, and all in on quiet. Wow. So
Some Quai
honestly
on
speaking,
Quai.
okay, yeah,
We
Kishore is
just
coming
need
back
an
to the space.
original post
Honestly speaking, Dan.Quai, we
about
did
Quai.
not know that today was your birthday. I had zero idea. I
That is
scrolled
a
on
Quai
your
address
timeline
on
before the space
base.
started. I did not see anything birthday-ish. I had no idea. I was
Are
not really
you
active
sure,
on the
man?
Discord chats today. So
It's
on behalf of the
very,
Quai crew and
very
everyone on this
rare to see a
space,
double
happy birthday to
zero
you.
address
Really,
on base.
really wish you
It
the
was
best.
December 29th, actually. So it
I'll
wasn't
I'll
today. I
check
had a
it.
birthday in there
Oh,
shortly after soap launched. So the whole month of December was fantastic because soap launched. There was Christmas, there was birthday, there
I'll
was New
check it.
Year's, and then there was the girlfriend's birthday, and then Valentine's Day is coming up. Like it's just everything's on a rocket up. That's why I'm always bullish. Everything
All
is
right,
good in
man.
Danland here. Every
All
day I
right,
wake
man.
up, it's I got family, I
We'll
got
get you
friends, I got a
hooked up.
healthy job. I don't stress too much at all.
okay, okay, okay. Right. I don't feel any more guilty. So yeah, happy Valentine's Day to everyone on this space in advance. And one question I want to ask you, right? Someone starting up mining in the Quai network, right? The Quai network. What's that thing you would advise them
There you
on?
go,
What's
man.
that thing you would tell them, okay, study more about, learn more about? What's the
There you
first thing you
go.
would recommend they understand first before they jump all
Nice.
into the mining industry?
Kelly's a miner. That's
You
what's
got a
up.
difference between solo mining and pool mining, and
That's
there's
what's up.
variance with solo mining. As I've gone days
All
without
right, we
hitting
can
a
get you
work
even
share,
more
and that
Quai.
seems to
We
bother a
just
lot
need a
of
Quai
people.
post.
Um, for more frequent payouts, especially with Power Pool on now, they do daily payouts. Cryptex is 8 hours. I mean, I don't know how
There
long
you
their
go, man.
pools are going to last when more people join on, but and there's also renting rigs as well. So then it's not just having a GPU. You can rent Shaw hardware and script hardware and just go to town. And yeah, it's just got to be aware there's variance and different ways of being paid out. And there's locking
On
mechanisms
chain.
now. And like I've got some serious strategy coming up. I'm playing with my GPU miners. So uh, yeah, it's just beyond variance, there's variety. There's you got to make sure your latency is close and make sure you're setting the potential for yourself to be successful.
I sent it, man. I sent it.
Okay, okay, that was like a whole lot to
You
grasp
got it.
on. But
You
thankfully,
got
this
it.
space is recorded. Honestly speaking, I'm
Be
not a minor
advised.
myself, so that was like a little bit. I was
Be
like a little bit
advised,
lost.
folks.
But
The
then,
actual Quai
but then,
address
so in
on
terms of
base.
feedback now, we think we have, yeah, we have two of the core team members here. So would they be? Is there anything you wish? Is there any improvement that you would love to see?
Let's go here.
Uh,
Here's the
I'm
contract
not sure
address.
about improvements. Everything seems to be going very well.
Here's your
I would like
contract
to see
address.
the profit come up on the GPU side because there's a lot of people out there with
Double check that
GPUs not
contract
using them
address.
right now because mining Quai is not profitable for them. Um, I know Alan's working on something there, maybe combining a GPUs together to run AI at the same time. It's not mining, but that's a vision down the road and far beyond my pay grade. Um, yeah, I can't see any improvements that the team's not already taken care of. Everything I can think of to even build is somebody's already built it, or anything I could think of is already in the works, and they're pretty tight-lipped about some stuff too. So
Good fucking Quai. What up, Jiggy? Welcome to the chat.
Okay, okay, okay.
We're
All
giving
right.
away
So I
base Quai
saw
today.
Christopher
Make sure you
turned on
drop
his
your
mic.
EVM address.
Christopher, are you there? Do you want to say something real quick?
Yeah, I'm happy to. First, hey everybody, it's great to see you, Dan. We're here to back you up. We got your back, my friend, and feel free to just speak off the cuff and be honest about everything. We definitely have to be tight-lipped about certain things for obviously competitive reasons, but then also we don't want to talk about things that aren't across the finish line or completely realized. I was going to make a recommendation. I think everything Dan has said is succinct. It's well said, and it's right on point. I think also, especially if you're new, and you had specifically added in the qualifier of in this continent, in this region. And so I want to add in, especially if you're new, one of the best ways to jump in is actually
We
to
have a
rent a rig
complete
first, and it's to go and use a
end-to-end
renting service
test
to allow you to rent GPUs or rent
for a
ASICs and try it
DAO
that way first, because you're going to get most of the experience that you're
with
looking
a
for. You're going
multi-sig
to get it at a
treasury.
tiny like a fraction of the cost it'll
Helper
take to actually get
contracts,
started. And you'll simultaneously still
proposals,
get
the
just
whole
about
life
the same amount
cycle
of
we
rewards
have
for doing
fully
so.
functional right now.
Typically, these rental services take
Super
between
cool. I'm
1
actually really
and
excited for this.
5%. Typically on
There
the
you
lower
go,
side,
Jiggy.
obviously, some
Welcome,
have to have a
welcome. Jiggy,
competitive
we're trying to
advantage. I've seen
get
three,
a
3%.
thousand
But you
Quai
don't have to buy
holders
hardware.
on
You don't
base
have to
right
worry
now,
about having
so
the lowest possible specs.
help us
And
out,
what that'll
man.
do,
Help
Dan
us
answered
out.
that question perfectly. You
We got
obviously
your
will get
address, so
the
let me
lack of
let me hook you
efficiency
up
if you
with some
not work
Quai.
properly. You might not get as much as you're looking
Boom,
for. It'll take
boom,
days sometimes to even
boom.
get work shares or blocks.
There you go.
So lower efficiency overall.
Transaction
And
incoming.
again, it's like very easy on terms of the upkeep. A lot of things, one of the aspects of mining that a lot of people don't talk about
Boom.
is all the maintenance that's required, the constant checking. As Dan, again, I think Dan's like the epitome of like how to do this correctly, and then as an ambassador, as a shining light and guiding light for everyone to follow. He's not only like talked about his story in detail, and as you succinctly put, Quai HQ went from 0 to 1, non-tech to tech. I think actually Steph said that, but Dan's run into his own hardships as well as he's documented and talked about and sought advice for, which is things like power outages or unexpected weather events that otherwise run into interference with your setup. And these are things that you don't necessarily need to worry about as much with like a rental farm, like Nice Hash, for instance, or miningrentalrigs.com because they have redundancies built in and they have other ways in which they have backups and they have other centers. It's more than just one location. So if you're looking at like what's the lowest cost in order to get
Christopher's
the
memes
maximum
are
lift,
fucking
and if you're
fire.
new to this industry just broadly, and it's first time, I would definitely recommend that route.
Boom,
It's like
guys.
training wheels, so to say, and you don't have to necessarily worry about as much
I
right out of
am
the gate.
on one right now. We're doing so much at once.
Okay, so coming from the horse's
Jiggy
mouth
asks, how do you
himself,
see AI merging with
thank you very
energy
much for that
oracles? Any cool
recommendation, rentals
interactions
and
with
information. Really
agents
appreciate you
and
coming to this
Quai?
space. Really appreciate
Um,
all what you do for Quai Network, and
I don't know about oracles, man. You
thank you
keep
for that
bringing up
recommendation.
oracles.
Rentals, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in
I'll
mind.
be honest. Like,
And
I don't
Matt,
even think about
if you're on
energy
the space, do you have anything
oracles
to say real quick?
because the way is somebody talking to me?
Okay, so if you ever have anything to say real quick, Matt, just like kindly raise up your hands and
Hey
yeah,
guys, can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Sorry,
Welcome.
I am maximalizing my multitask skills right now. We are actually on a live stream handing out base Quai. So don't mean to plug on your stream, but that's why I was a little delayed there. What was the question, HQ?
Now, it's not a direct question. I was just asking for your opinion, your if you have anything to say. And you would not believe I am on your live right now. I thought it was a recorded space. I'm on it right here. I can see some code lines, yes. I can see some code lines and I can see few people in the comment section. So
Hell yeah.
I was asking if you have anything to say or
Man, I'll
not.
just say, mining is a huge 0 to 1 moment for a lot of people in crypto. And it's super cool to see the mining community kind of like rally around Quai Network right now, and all the content creators starting to create organic content now with Project Soap. Earlier there was a conversation about like enhancements or anything additional that we can do. I know there's a lot on the roadmap, but one thing I think we can call out is, for everybody who's bullish on mining and the true value statement of crypto, with decentralization being a key part of that. Um, there's a lot of work to be done on Stratum X, a lot of good feedback from the mining community. So a lot of enhancements are coming to Stratum X, and all sorts of things across the board. So while Dan might not actually ask for anything in particular, just keep your eyes peeled. More things are on the horizon. And super bullish on mining writ large. What I tell anybody who is in crypto but they don't necessarily understand mining, the 0 to 1 moment for me to remember why mining was so important is that it's really the only consensus mechanism that achieves what we call economic finality. So while proof of stake is effectively printing tokens out of thin air and collusion and coordination among validators doesn't require any incremental cost to those validators. It's a completely different story in proof of work. So, proof of work is the only place where you get economic finality, and miners are providing that service. And so, everything we can do to make things great for miners as well as holders, we're gonna take a hard look at and continue that journey.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Matt. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to hop on the comment section of your space of your live right now. I'm actually
Yeah,
surprised you
guys.
could simultaneously join in from the live to the space.
Yeah, I didn't realize I could as well. I accidentally rejoined this space and I found out I was a speaker. But yeah, appreciate everybody in Quai Nation right now. Like, shout out to you for hosting this space, getting the rest of Quai Nation involved. Today, my goal, folks, is to try to achieve 1,000 Quai holders on the base network. So follow my account, join us in chat on my stream, and drop your EVM address, and we'll hook you up with some base Quai. Along the way, we are building out a DAO launcher. We already completed a multi-sig. I'm calling it Quai Vault. It's live on testnet right now. So if you have testnet Quai, you can go try that out. If you need some testnet Quai, just ask the QAI bot in our Discord server. They'll hook you up with some testnet Quai, and you could go try out quaivault.org. Part of that ecosystem is this DAO launcher, so that's what we're cooking up right now, and it looks like we have a fully functional DAO. We just tested the complete DAO lifecycle, so making good progress over there. Appreciate you invite me up to speak and let me show a little bit. You guys absolutely rock. This is why I do it. This is for y'all.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate your contribution. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. So I see few other speakers. Most of you guys are actually here late. You guys are actually here after the alpha has been dropped. But thankfully this space is recorded. If you miss a thing or two, you can actually go back and re-listen to the audio recording.
Here you go,
So
Michele.
a question to Dan, right? This is more of a technical question and it's
Boom.
a personal question for me because I
Michele,
do not understand it, right? So
make sure you sign up for
the
Kipper
Quai
Money.
network
Get
supports
this
three
Quai.
algorithms simultaneously. That is the KAW proof of work and the SHA 256
There you
and
go,
the
Michele.
script. I honestly do not know. I know the KW is for mainly miners and the SHA 256 is for like Bitcoin. But then
Yeah,
do you
G.
like does Project Soap let us like as it says right simultaneously run everything at the same time with the same energy? Am I making sense in that manner? Because I really don't understand it.
Oh yeah, I can run all three algorithms at the same time. Everything is just a distinct endpoint to log on to. And imagine my power bill is going to go up a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that with the solar. Uh, I'm actually getting solar batteries, so this doesn't happen. Um, yeah, it's I can I can even run different GPUs in my mining rig. So I've got an AMD and the four NVIDIAs, and they'll all work. All everything will work all in tandem at the same time.
Okay, wow. Okay. That would be actually cool. And that's different. So in simple words, right, in non-miners words, so in the common man word, how would you compare Coin network mining to Bitcoin mining?
It's a lot more laid back. I think a lot of people getting into Bitcoin mining are just getting into it for that lottery win. They don't care what is behind Bitcoin. They don't care how Bitcoin is
What up,
produced. They don't care
Quai
that
HQ?
Bitcoin claims to be backed by energy. They just want that 3 Bitcoin and ride off into the sunset with fiat. Uh, and Quai Network is more focused and driven to fix the money and fix the world. Like difficulty goes up and people are mining chi, and it'd be that's what we're all striving for here is to make a better world, I guess.
Okay, okay. So Bitcoin miners are looking for that one big win. Yeah. Okay. So this is like 9:40 p.m. UTC, and I do not want this space to exceed 1 hour limit. I want to respect everybody's time. So we are like going in the closing of this space. So does any other person on this space has a closing remark or has anything to say? Then I think Dan.Quai will just give us a final closing remark, and that will be the accurate end of this space. So does anybody on this space has anything to say? Yeah, okay, Ini, I see your hands up.
All right. So again, thank you so much, Dan. Thank you to all the quiet team that are currently present. Thank you for your contribution. So the space is actually recorded, and definitely we'll be taking this back to our community. And yeah, I hope, Dan, I hope your DM is actually available in case of any question from the community. So I think that will do us a great good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, DMs are open for any questions, and if I can't answer them, there's always Discord as well. And there's lots more brains on that than just me. Um, I'd like to thank everybody for showing up and listening in. Appreciate Christopher for filling in the gaps there and early. These guys got practice at doing this, so the words and everything for Quai just flows out naturally for them. Uh, yeah, really look forward to doing this again sometime, and hopefully I answer some questions and people are interested in mining Quai. And if I can get one person into it, mission accomplished, I guess. They've got one person going 0 to 1 like the way I did. So appreciate everybody, and yeah, reach out if any questions at all.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to everyone. Thank you very much to Dan.Quai. And let me explain why Ini asked that particular question. So in the community, there's this set of individuals asking about mining. And there was a particular one that was actually a pain in the ass. And I'm like, bro, I'm not a miner. Then the questions about mining keep coming in. I tried my best to answer as much as I can. So I was like, well, I know a miner that is good, and it will be a great way to start the first official space of the year. And this was nice. Thanks, especially to Dan.Quai. We told you like a week ago, and you were cool with it. So Jiggy, I see you on the space for Mart's live stream. I see you from Mart's live stream, and I see you on the space. Welcome. And after this, I will be heading over to Mart's live stream as well. So thank you very much,
Can I ask
everyone.
one question real quick?
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
Okay, so I saw you guys were working on something about getting the miners already like pre-installed with Quai, because I'm like, what? You guys are talking all this miner stuff, and I'm like, we need like something that's like simple for like a normie to like, just like do a little quick little setup, because it's like you guys are doing like all these like endpoints and stuff, and it's like me being me, I don't understand like a lot of it. So I don't know. I know you guys were doing something working on that, but I don't know if you guys have any info you can share about that.
Sure, yeah, I'll
Okay.
jump in here. So there was something that we had talked about. This was months and months and months and months back. It was what we called a one-click miner, and as the name implies, you click and it starts mining. There's a lot of technical hurdles that came along with that, and quite simply, what that actually manifested into was Stratomax as like the very simple, easy way to onboard people into mining. Obviously, it's not as simple as you're making it, and I totally get what you're talking about. As someone that has had a 0 to 1 moment, it can be a little daunting. What I do like to encourage are, Dan, Ebo, other members of our community have had the same kind of hurdles that you're having to face right now. And we have a big community, and inside Discord, tons of people that are new to mining ask questions of what this means and what this does. Your feedback's definitely heard, right? And a one-click miner does solve a lot of issues. It's just not something that we have at the moment. Stratomex is a simple, easy way to do it. And then I also recommend, as I said earlier, mining rig rentals, nice hash. There's these mining rental sites where you can just rent all the equipment. You can don't have to worry about
Like
maintenance.
Compass Mining. So I saw like that Compass Mining had like S19 Pros for like only $40 right now, and I'm like, maybe I should buy a fuck ton of these. Like, can like with Compass Mining, I could be like, hey, I want to mine Quai too. I don't know exactly how that works with like the rentals.
If that's a rental, so I'm not familiar with them. If that's a rental website, then basically yes, that's the answer that you're
I
looking
think it's
for.
like a buy. I think like you buy it for 40 and then they host it for like 180 or something.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics,
Yeah, there's
but
a
we
few
can
models
talk
out there.
about that.
Yeah, sorry, Christopher.
But like S19 Pros, are they good? Are they good for Quai?
So real quick, there's a few different models out there. Some people do, hosting where they'll sell equipment for cheap, and then you don't have to ship it to them, and they host it. And then yeah, you pay them for hosting. But then there's like actual like mining rig rentals where they already have equipment ready to go, and you're just renting time on the machine. When you're looking at the various hardware, you'll want to consider like hash rate, right? And then you can look at StrataMex or other calculators like what to mine or hashrate.no to see, what your profitability might be. Um, so ultimately, there's a bunch of different ways to get involved. You want to consider the algorithm. Quai Network is like not the simplest model out there, but what it does is it makes it like more accessible and give you more options for getting involved. So you can rent GPU mining rigs. You can rent SHA or script mining rigs. You can find a hosting provider that will sell you equipment for cheap, and then you pay for hosting, and then they'll give you like a control panel for controlling your miner. But to Christopher's earlier point, like if you want to get involved, the quickest and easiest and cheapest way to get involved is to rent some ASIC hash rate from mining rig rentals or a place that just strictly, rents you the rigs on a time basis. And then I think Chlor does GPUs. So I'm not sure if mining rig rentals does GPUs, but Chlor definitely does GPUs. And then they give you that panel to like configure it. And then if you need details on how to configure your miner, either the pool you're connecting it to or StrataMex will have those configuration details for you. But
It's one of those things that like it looks extremely intimidating, but then once you actually put one foot in front of the other and
bingo.
actually start walking down that path, it becomes very, very easy, very, very quickly. And then you suddenly are like, wait, now I know all these things, but it didn't take much effort to get here. I highly recommend that. And to your direct question about S19s, they're so prevalent in our, in our network that we have specific configurations set up on StrataMax just for S19s. In fact, we have the Pro, we have the XP, and the regular S19. So we see this a lot, and it's definitely one of the most used and utilized within our network.
Okay, and I just want to thank you guys for the info, and I just want to highlight what Matt said about it might not be the most simple chain, and that's a feature, not a bug. It's like this is like actual real tech. So I fucking love you guys, and I'm glad that you guys have fucking built this and kept fucking going for like 7 fucking years through all the fucking bears and bullshit. Like y'all just kept going and like really just completing Satoshi's like vision and like keeping the cypherpunk like vision alive, and I really fucking appreciate you guys for that.
Jiggy, I could hear that every single day. We need you on all spaces.
Shit, I'm gonna keep coming. Shit, I'm gonna keep being here. You're gonna keep hearing me until I get my little quiet little badge right next to me. You're gonna see it, okay? I'm gonna keep working for you all, and you know what? Eventually down the line, that's the goal for sure.
Love
I love
those vibes, Jiggy. We need you and Pavel together in a room.
that. The
Let's do
vibes
it.
are palpable. I want to close out one thing really quick, YHQ and Innie, before we close the space out. Matt had touched upon this a little bit, but guys, we are branching out and making Quai more accessible now more than ever before. It's a big meeting we had at the end of 2025 going into 2026, and we all came to the realization, not even realization, it was right in our faces. We just kind of talked about it, that getting Quai was actually more difficult than it needed to be. So obviously, we highly recommend everything that we talked about in the space today. The number one way to get Quai is to just mine it. How do you do that? We've provided many different ways, but now you have the option of bridging over ETH on Base and even mainnet, that's USDT from mainnet, over to Quai itself. And so I want to just highlight really quick that we have just brokered this partnership with Symbiosis, and that you do have the ability to go ahead and just swap your ETH over into Quai and then just bridge that over to mainnet over here on Quai and use it in whatever way that you see fit. I like to use Kipper on X. Highly recommend that. So if you're a holder of ETH, you want a really quick way to get Quai, you can literally just swap for it right now. You can bridge it over and then just join us on mainnet. I want to also highlight we now have a partnership with Change Hero. We announced that earlier today, and it's actually one of the simplest ways to swap any asset from basically any major network and bring that over to Quai as well. So, two extremely big updates that have happened in the last week here. Accessibility now more than ever is at its highest it's ever been, and it's at the top of our minds and in the forefront of our thoughts when it comes to how can we get more people to know about Quai. Well, we just make it more accessible. We have a lot more updates coming soon. In fact, we got a really big one tomorrow. So there's a little bit of an alpha drop for you guys as well. But this is a really great space. And again, like I said, just to cap it all off, the easiest way to get Quai is just to mine it. And we've talked about that in a couple really strategic and very straightforward ways today. So thanks so much for hosting this space.
All right. You're welcome, and thanks so much for taking your time to join the space. Honestly speaking, you rarely see a community space with the two a community space, right, with two of the core team members taking their time out to join without any special invitation. So we really appreciate the support. Really appreciate you coming out here to ask questions and to answer the questions and to make some clarification. So Jiggy, you joined in from Mark's live stream. I really appreciate you, and thank you very much for coming in. Thanks for the support. Dan.Quai, cheers to you. And Jiggy reminds me of Quai Boss. The guy raps and Jiggy has that. It just reminds me of Quai Boss as well. So I'll be cutting the space right now. So we'll be ending this right now. See you guys the same time.
Peace.
Okay, okay. Who's that?
Jiggy doesn't have Kipper set up.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to a computer to set it up. I'm trying so hard. I tried to do it on my phone, and it's just like it couldn't get there. Okay, we're in the works. But my thing is, I don't
Somebody
care
get
about
this
that.
man a
I'm
laptop.
okay because my thing is, I'm good. Like I'm here. I'm bullish. I'm here with the vibes. I know I'm building community with like a great fucking builders. So I
You'll just
don't.
have a massive bag waiting for you when you finally get that laptop, man.
Let's fucking go, guys. Okay, I'm switching all the chi over to Quai, and I'm fucking holding it. Okay, that's what I know.
Okay, 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 okay. So Jiggy. Christopher hands is up, right? Christopher's your hands up.
I mean, my hands are definitely up when it comes to how much I love Quai, but no, that was me just waving goodbye. Really appreciate
Okay,
it. Yeah, G,
okay,
get Kipper, we got you, bro.
All right, bet,
okay.
bet, bet. And then also, like you guys said, that like both of the like key members, like two of them are like literally into space. Like they're not off on some yacht. Spending all the fucking people's fucking funds. So I mean, like that's so fucking bullish. I mean, like, come on. Like literally
Yeah.
got streams coding, pushing out new fucking products, new fucking ways to get Quai, new like guys, like you can get a credit card and fucking just pay with fucking Quai, bro, or Chi, bro. Like that's so fucking dope, bro. Oh, you guys are so good. So love, peace, light. I'll catch y'all soon.
All right, all right, all right. So 6 minutes to 1 hour, and I wish you guys right here. It is night time, 9 p.m. UTC right here. So I wish you guys a very good night, and we'll see you around. We'll definitely see you around. Where expect more community activities from us. So peace out, everyone. Good night.
Peace out. All right, that was a good one, guys. Shout out Quai HQ. Shout out Quai HQ. Let's see here. Looks like somebody just onboarded Milk Money. Good work. Good work. Way to go. Nice. All right. Yeah, so I've seen Compass Mining around. I've actually spoken with, excuse me, a few of the folks at Compass Mining at a consensus conference. Oh man, years ago. I think they actually used to have a facility in Denver. But yeah, I'm pretty sure their model is you can buy hardware from them, and then they host it for you, or you can just buy it from them, I believe. Not really sure. Not really sure. ASICs are a whole new game for me, Jiggy. I've only really dabbled in the GPU space, but where are we at here with this DAO launcher? We gotta update some documentation. All right, yeah. Let's fix all documentation issues. Of course, Dan. This is such an amazing community, guys. I've been like bebopping around crypto since 2015, and the only other community I've spent a material amount of time in was Raid Guild. Um, definitely, definitely an OG Ethereum community built around Moloch DAO, but outside of that, this has literally been the best community I've ever been a part of. The founder of Raid Guild's actually asking me right now, what's new on Quai? Anything interesting or things you're excited for? Um, Project Soap launch. Project Soap is probably the most exciting thing right now. It's generating approximately 50K in revenue for the chain daily. Q.ai. Uh, if you're not familiar with, if you're familiar with mining, let's see here, you'll understand what merge mining is. Project SOAP is a twist on merge mining, whereby Quai and our second token G can be mined via three separate algorithms, uh, merged with Raven, Doge, LTC, and BCH. Revenue from the subsidy chains are used to buy Quai at market and burn it. Uh, Boom. All right. Let's see here. King Ethereum, You rock, man. Guys, drop your EVM wallets. Trying to get you some Quai on base, y'all. I got some Quai to give away on base. We need to reach 1,000 Quai base holders. That's what we need. We need 1,000 Quai holders on base. Let's go. Let's go. We are updating documentation on the DAO launcher right now. EVM coming up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, guys, so if you haven't heard the news, Symbiosis Bridge, Quai to both Base and Ethereum. There are 3 pools now, I believe, fired up on Base. It also bridges USDT back to Quai. So the team is working on more liquidity as we speak. But I went ahead on a previous stream and actually tested swaps on all of these decentralized exchanges. So once you collect your EVM wallets and realize how many useless tokens you have in it, feel free to use any of these decentralized exchanges to swap those useless tokens for more useful ones on base. Team's got some other cool ideas coming for Quai holders on base. So I would absolutely not get rid of your base Quai at this time. There's some pretty nice incentives coming. So make sure you hang on to it. And stack it up while you can. While you can, stack it up. Let's remove any deprecated or documentation that's no longer necessary. Yeah. Claude has a habit of over documenting things, which is good, but once we're caught up, definitely need to clean it up. Yes, that is correct. Double D incentives coming for Quai on base. That's all I'll say right now. But we are scheming. We are scheming. What do you say we turn on some tunes? Let's get the tunes rolling. All right, King Catherium. Drop that drop that contract address in the chat, man. We don't want them on actual Twitter. Twitter deranks that stuff. But I got you. I got you. Guys, drop those EVM addresses in chat, not on not in a post. Don't do it in a post. But we got you, King. No sweat. What up, any? Dang. I wish I could explain more, King. Excuse me. Okay, documentation up to date. Check, check, check. Okay, now we've had to refactor the ball and related contracts quite a bit compared to the DAO house implementation. Let's audit those contracts for security, scalability, succinctness, efficiency, uh, and stability. Audit. Guys, I don't know in terms of time, but in terms of prompts, actually more in terms of time, I feel like I spend maybe like 4 to 1 in favor of auditing with Claude than I do actual building. Um, but it's so valuable. It's so valuable. Not only do you learn a lot through the auditing process, but um, it catches quite a bit, and like just completely opens my eyes to like what's possible with this stuff. It's amazing. Oh, music. We're firing up music. Slacking over here. Slacking over here. What up, Web3 Wares? Welcome to the chat. Make sure you're following the account and you can drop your EVM address in chat. Not as a post on X, but in chat. We'll hook you up with some Quai. And then if you have Kipper money, whoop, we can get you even more Quai on the Quai network. There you go. That's the way, Annie. Let's go, guys. Let's go. There you go, Annie. Goal here, guys, is 1,000 Quai holders on base. 1,000 Quai holders on base. Tell the people. Tell the people. Bring them in here. Let's get them hooked up. And then remind them they need to hang on to it because incentives are coming. Alright, we just learned something about 1 inch. Alright, we got some issues here. There's a critical quorum manipulation vulnerability. Alright, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. First step, we gotta hook up Dan the man. Dan the man with the mining plan. There you go, man. Guys, hang on to this Quai. It's not worth the trade, but you're gonna need it later. Okay, we got a vulnerability here. Let's check this out. In bow, did proposal pass? Current vulnerable. Total shares at vote uses current supply. A manager shaman can mint massive shares after voting ends, but before processing to make proposals fail quorum, or burn shares to make proposals artificially pass. Fix. Use historical total supply snapshot. Oh snap, we're getting a phone call. Hey, stand by, Co. Stand by. Hold on. We got too much going on over here. Let me pause some music. FYI, we're on a live stream right now, so you're live. Do I need to mute you?
No, it's great.
Do you want to
Source.
do you want to call me on Telegram? It would be a better viewer experience.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hit me up.
Like visual.
Uh, if you want a visual, I can put you on camera.
Okay, is your phone just on speakerphone, or how do you have it streamed to your computer? Like you pick up to the computer?
Yeah, the computer will pick you up. We don't need a visual, but your audio will be 1,000 times clearer.
Okay, yeah, yeah, for sure.
All right, see you there. Shout out, Co. Dan, we got you hooked up, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. Let's pop back over here. Let's see here. This is an interesting issue. Here he is. What up, Co?
Hello, hello. Yeah, your audio is better too.
Who would have thought?
Thanks,
the the
Telegram,
fi-
for your high
the
encryption rate.
the fidelity on the cell phone network is absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible. It's amazing we put up with it. What can I
Yeah, I
do
told
for you,
her
man?
she needs to get a new car just because her microphone, her Bluetooth mic, sounds like shit when she's talking. Make it difficult to love someone. Sorry. So you go to counseling. It's like, so why did y'all break up? Her Bluetooth microphone.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, let me
Oh,
catch you up real quick because we got a
yeah.
lot going on over here. We are live and we are handing out Quai on base.
Yes. That's
So
actually what I was just thinking. I was thinking about handing out Quai on base.
really,
Or,
we
or
we need we
well,
need to get we need to get 1,000 holders on base because we have some incentives coming. I can't say anything else about those, but everybody who follows me on X and drops their EVM address in the live stream chat, not Don't post it on X. That deranks us, but drop it in the live stream chat. We get you hooked up with Quai on base.
You also
So,
come to Telegram and our Signal and just pray for a moment and connect with us spiritually. Cool. It's gonna be quiet. Okay, anyway. Um, so no, I was thinking about the amazing branding that y'all had. I mean, y'all just have such a good. I mean, when you have such good product, it's not hard to create branding. Especially, I think it has to do with the team and like the aesthetics and like just the core and the ethos of like the main circuitry, like keeping it simple, keep it sexy, but keep it secure.
right?
I've never said it that way. Keep it simple, keep it sexy, because I like to talk about that, like certain whiskeys or oh, I like it simple and sexy,
Right?
just like my women, simple and sexy. My dogs. Okay, okay, I'll stop being a joke.
You're
Um,
good.
oh, I'm great. um, so yeah, the Quai bucks. I think I still have a few. I'd like to because we're going to eat Denver, right? Steph is going to be leaving Argentina soon. We're trying to raise a few more funds to get her positioned there because everything, this is a whole different Eat Denver year. Last year, the whole market, everything. Plus, there's Quai.
Yeah. Well,
There's
at this point, I do not think we'll actually be making ETH Denver,
yeah, yeah. So
unfortunately.
y'all aren't gonna make Eat Denver, but my proposal is that Flowbond Tech and Dance work with Quai to pass out some Quai bucks, and or not necessarily Quai bucks, but um, get some actual holders, some real legitimate holders, because Sybil resistance, right? With I don't know if anybody out there knows about the beautiful quadratic funding, but the best way is to find Sybil resistance so that people can't gamify it. Luckily, I'm great at gamifying Sybil resistance. You just find a whole bunch of people, you give them a whole bunch of money.
Right?
And that was actually our last product, was Sweet Spot. To find the sweet spot in giving was what it was. And of course, developers have crazy, stupid names. Um, Mine, it's a cookie jar basically, where you take money from it and then you give it to somebody under certain parameters, and then you report back on what you did. And then you get another loan, higher loan, and then eventually, after doing it so many times, you can exit with the maximum loan. You can take what, the $200 you earned or whatever. But to me, that was the form of onboarding people to blockchain through giving,
Right.
right? Like task-based giving, like giving actually, because a lot of people that hold crypto, they don't want to spend it. That's
Right.
there's two different parties. There's the ones of utility and the ones of investment.
Or, there's like 90% of all the users out there that are just swapping it to USDT because
Right.
that's what they really need and they can't depend on any other token to maintain its price because
Right. And so if
the VCs
so
just dump
that's
on everybody.
where Flowbon, right? Flowbon, we're creating a stable coin. I was just actually having a conversation with Cup of Joseph from, oh well, you were there at his house the first year.
Hmm.
So and they have USDN right now, which is Nerite, and it's
Right.
a super token, and basically
Pegged
when
to a fiat
yeah,
that's inflating double digits year over year.
yeah, and his question, he said, I said any sustainability in consider the cost of pairing liquidity with it, enough for it to be useful, you know. So
I'm a little
well,
lost. Where are you
yeah,
going with this?
yeah, no, 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 no. So that was just his response, or his response when I said any sustainability in it, because he said it's a trap, you know.
What's a trap?
Stablecoin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because it's pegged to fiat, which is inflating double digits year over year.
So
But
then,
they
so then,
keep
how did
building
you
it for
see?
some reason, and they keep promoting it. Cup of Joseph included. So like he's the baddie, right? Like what are you doing, Cup of Joseph?
Well, I think
You're
he's
you're promoting
he's
a trap. Is that what you're doing?
no, no, no. I think he's trying to be the one that solves the trap.
Oh
So,
well, we already did that with Chi.
okay.
So
So
I mean
so
like
can we?
I've been in Cup of Joseph's fucking replies
Yeah.
for a while now, right? Like I don't know if he just
So
doesn't
can
read
we?
his
So can we clone Chi? Can we fork Chi to Flow?
uh no, chi has to be mined on a UTXO based ledger,
Yeah.
right? And like, you know, nobody in crypto even knows what a I say crypto, nobody in the land of proof of stake understands
Yeah.
UTXOs or like can comprehend like what
Give a high
mining.
level real quick.
It's unspent transaction outputs. So like all the proof of stake networks out there use account based ledgers,
Right.
which means like on chain you have an address and you have a balance associated with that address. And if I send you like 5 Quai, the transaction deducts 5 Quai from my balance and adds 5 Quai to your balance.
Right.
A UTXO based ledger is like much more like cash, where like I have a 10 Quai UTXO, or it's actually chi. So I have a UTXO that represents 10 chi,
Mm,
and I want to send you 5 chi. So what happens is I split that 10 chi UTXO into two 5 chi UTXOs, give one to you, and I keep the other one. Right? Which is why programmability on a UTXO ledger is incredibly difficult. It's almost impossible, right? And why Ethereum chose account based for programmability,
mm,
right? But like there's what you got to think of is like, you know, we're not here to just like solve like one problem. We're here to replace state based money, right? We're here to separate money from the state, right? So not only do you need like a store of value, a medium of exchange, and a unit of account, you need it to be able to support like the transaction throughput of the global monetary system, and you need cash-like privacy properties, right? And in order to get a stable unit of account, right, you can't depend on like centralized oracles. You can't peg to anything that is controlled by the state, right? Because then you're just giving up the game, right? So
mm,
what chi is it's a stable unit of account that achieves stability through proper market design, right? So the reason the US dollar appears stable is
mhm.
because there's a mature market in foreign exchange, right? Whenever
Mhm.
there's an arbitrage opportunity,
Exactly.
right? There's a market maker there to like capitalize on that profit. So
Yeah.
chi is only minted through hash rate, which means you need mining, right? Because, you know, you don't get something out of nothing that just like defies the laws of nature, right? And that's what proof of stake is trying to like do. It's trying to like create something out of nothing, which, you know, again, defies the laws of nature. So you need somebody like spending like real resources, real valuable resources to create a representation of value on chain. So that's mining, right? So chi is emitted through mining, and then there's proper market incentive design. You know, there's proper markets for, you know, conducting arbitrage so the global economy arrives at the price of chi and it can remain stable.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would absolutely love cuz Cup of Joseph, you know, like he's a good dude. He has a lot of
Right.
influence and people like look at him as an expert in stablecoins, and
Well,
he's trying to solve for like a real decentralized stablecoin. The problem is he keeps like giving up the game to the fucking state and, you know, swearing fealty to the US Treasury when he pegs all his stablecoins to the US dollar.
yes.
Right? So like real like when the entirety of crypto is dependent on a unit exchange that's pegged to the US dollar, the entirety of crypto is basically marrying themselves to the credibility and the dominance of the US dollar as the forever global forever, global
I mean,
reserve
it's just
currency.
yeah, it's just sort of already there with like, it's like how do we or do we just create our own dollar that is just a
That's
dollar?
what chi
Right, right.
is.
Yeah,
Except it's backed by real value. It's not printed out of thin air on a proof of stake network. It's printed by miners spending real energy to create it,
yeah.
right? So chi is designed to track the cost of a hash. So what it and the number one cost going into a hash is the energy required by the miners to run their machines. So that's why we
So
call it,
then,
you
so then
know,
what we would do with flow bond, sorry, go ahead. What was last part?
oh, just so that, that's why we
Well,
call
you
it
were, yeah,
the energy dollar,
nice. Yeah, makes sense. I'm ready to fucking energize, bro.
right?
Uh, well, there's two things I want to say. There's one thing I saw the racks in your back. Um, yeah, yeah, my guy carries racks on his shoulders.
Right?
Um, and but first I want to say like flow, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna go with that. No, let's flow bond that shit. But yeah, so the US dollar first is like it's global. So, a lot of people can cash out
Well,
whatever.
on chain it is.
But okay, yeah, okay. Now okay, I triggered. Perfect. Um
So when
so
it's on
essentially so
chain,
essentially
everybody
like
has
moving
access.
mining is the right, and then we have had several experiments with like mining through capturing data, right, with different wearables or different well, not wearables, but geolocation mining, right? So you contribute in some form of factor, right? So it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be just hash rate. It doesn't have to be like GPU. I obviously understand that's the secure that's the part where it comes into, right, cryptographic and provability.
Well, and that's the security, right? Like
So it's like we
if
could
anybody can fake your mining, then
if
it's not
people
really
dance
secure.
and move around with a wearable,
Hmm.
or we have other metrics, right, with cameras to track dance movements,
Yeah.
and then that's the mining.
Yeah. I mean, so you
I'm,
just have to think
I'm
about
trying to
like
ask, I'm trying
how
to
how
this is
secure that is, right? Like,
yeah.
like it in like there's real costs associated with this, right? So like
Mhm. Yeah.
I can like, maybe I hook up, maybe I put your wearable on my freaking
He's just
dryer
scrolling up on
and my
critical issues.
my
Critical.
and my washing machine, and I just, I leave your wearable on top of my washing
Right, but
machine
there's
and
other metrics to it to where, right? So that's where the provability is, where we have actual, like we have GSR, galvanic, scan response. We have all these different metrics within our Flow AI. That's the difference. What makes us compared to other wearables and other health wearables, especially. I've done
hmm
extensive research on this because I was like, maybe I should now. Maybe I should do market research on where everything else. And but basically with what we're doing, um, yeah, it's a whole nother product fit outside. And so it's like imagine like minting dance moves by just,
yeah, well,
just
you're tokenizing dance is what
exactly,
you're doing.
yeah, and event spaces and community and bonding with people. So like you earn more when you dance with somebody, and then it's also like the sort of a social graph, but connecting with people that you're around. And so, like, there was a dating app back in the day. So you would go to the grocery store, you would go to this place, and it would suggest people in your local area, right? Um, but yeah. So how would you see that? Because we're going to be using ZK, but then we can just use Quai and solve all our problems, right?
I mean, like, if here's the question, like, do you even need a token?
Technically, we do
Why?
for stored value. Well, we need a reward system,
Okay.
right?
Okay. So like, if you want to reward people for dancing, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna do it via a token, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could also just have a treasury,
Mm-hmm.
right? And, you know, get polling from your clients that say, "Hey, I danced," and then you verify it and you just emit from your treasury.
Exactly.
And then you avoid like having to like mint your own token and deal with your own tokenomics and all that jazz.
So wait. It's a treasury of our own token that just has liquidity.
Again, you don't even need your own token, right? Like you could just stack Quai
Yeah.
and be like, we have, or simpler terms, you have a multi-sig that holds, a certain amount of USDT. You say like, hey, we have X amount of USDT. We have $100 of USDT that can be earned in a day, right? And then like everybody who's like participating in that day gets a share of that $100 of USDT,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So,
We just don't want to promote USDT. We want to make our own token.
well, I mean, if you make your own token, then like
And you
that
have to
just
take care of
adds
it.
a shit ton of overhead. I would use somebody else's token, or you use a token that has like sound economics that you don't have to like recreate and manage,
Yeah.
right? So a treasury of Quai, like
But thing is, we're going to be tokenizing a lot of stuff.
okay,
We need tokens for a lot of stuff. We're going to
okay,
be doing a lot of with asset
okay.
space, spaces.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Yeah.
brainstorming with you right now,
Yeah. No, I
but
love that. But thank you.
the whole concept of like tokenizing movement, it's not a bad idea. It's just like you're gonna want to think through it and then like
Yeah. 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 Well, I was thinking about how the movement generates. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
right. So like you have
But yeah,
to
yeah,
you have to
yeah, yeah.
decide,
Essentially, the point, the only plan right now is to just give rewards based on no, okay. So, um, but yeah, to have a treasury and then just to give them USDC or to give them a token that they want, right?
yeah, because
But
because that's what they're
so the
gonna do
plan
with it
was
anyways.
the plan was to have where we
Because
give
if
them
they if
dance tokens,
if they sell your like if they're dancing to make money, the first thing they're gonna do with your token is sell it.
right? And so that's where we had there was some of the flow that I'm working on is where they get stable coin. And so the stable coin, so stable flow, and so it doesn't go up or down, so they don't have to worry about selling it, right? And then once they exit, then it'll create a workflow or it'll create a buy through Dan's, and so there'll be volume in that. And then yeah, and then they get that market value to sell
Right.
it.
So here's an idea. Like you want to think about like if you create your own token, you want your token to like maintain value or go up in
Yeah,
value to incentivize people to dance,
right.
right? Especially if they're going to earn that token. So you got to think about the flywheel, right? So what Quai Network did recently with Project Soap is we allowed hash rate to be submitted on multiple chains, right? It's called merge mining. Are you familiar with merge mining?
I haven't done too much research, but I like.
So there's different mining algorithms, right? And a lot of chains share algorithms. So right now on Quai Network, you can choose one of three algorithms to mine, and that algorithm is, used to produce hashes that are valid on Quai Network, but also valid on a subsidy chain, right? And traditional merge mining, the best example is Script. So Script is an algorithm. You can mine Doge, Litecoin, Bells. You can mine a bunch of different tokens with Script. So what miners do is they submit hash rate to like all these different networks and they earn the rewards from all those different networks and then they sell all those fucking tokens. and they sell them all for like Bitcoin, right?
Mm,
So
yeah.
what we did is we flipped the script and we said,
Mm.
okay,
You literally flipped the script. I fucking love it.
yeah. So what we did is
Good
we
job.
said,
Too.
like, you can merge mine Quai with Ravencoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Bitcoin Cash, except we get the subsidy rewards, and we use those subsidy rewards to buy quiet market and then burn it,
Mm.
right? And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like all all
yeah,
the
yeah.
all
That
the
was my idea
Quai,
too. Yeah,
all the Quai that's being emitted
nice.
is also getting soaked up by this buy and burn function. And in worst case scenario, it's like net neutral buy sell pressure. In all other situations, it's a net positive buy pressure, which causes the price to go up, which causes hash rate to go up, which causes revenue to go up, which causes the buybacks and burns to go up, which increases the buy pressure, which increases the price, which increases the hash rate, which increases the revenue, right? So it's an actual flywheel,
Right,
right? So you'll what what I'm saying here is like you'll want to like find an actual flywheel for your token to create that stability in worst case scenarios and positive buy pressure in all other situations.
right.
Right. And just so you're aware, like that is only possible when the tokens are being created by people like expending real value. Right? Like
Can you?
again, you can't print something out of nothing. All you do is fucking inflate its value.
So do you mean like when a token is printed with a fixed supply and
No, I mean when a token is printed because somebody is expending real value to create it. Right?
right,
The easiest
right?
thing
I
to
get
think
what
of
you're
is
saying, but can
energy
you? Okay,
because everything is based in energy, right? Like in order to dance, I need energy. I need food. I need to go and purchase food and
right.
water. I need to put it in my body so I
Mm-hmm.
have the energy, right? I also need music. I need a crowd. I need a good scene, right? There's like actual value being put into creating this token, right? And if you can measure that accurately and reward it proportionally, you have the opportunity to potentially create like a real flywheel.
Yeah,
The rest of crypto, to be clear, right, is all it's the only energy being put into it is the next wave of retail to dump on. And that's drying up. Like that's going away, right? I mean, like look what happened to Monad. We'll see what happens to like Layer Zero's new blockchain, but
but can you describe what was it?
so the only like extra value being put into the rest of crypto is when a new wave of retail shows up to buy the token because
Yeah,
they're putting real
right,
hard-earned
right, right,
money into the
right, right. It's
ecosystem.
like XRP just announced, or there's a lot of shit going with XRP. There's there's buy pressure because there's new retail coming into it. Yeah,
Bingo.
and then
Which is totally unsustainable, by the way.
right,
Right?
it's unsustainable.
It's a giant fucking bubble, right? And it, like and there's a like people don't like look at the ecosystem and think about this. Like they don't even look at Bitcoin. They completely disregard Bitcoin, even though it's still like quadruple in market cap than anything else in crypto. And the reason why is because you can't create Bitcoin without real energy put into creating it,
Right.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I believe Steph caught that portion earlier from our talk about. She said, "Yeah, we can reward people for dancing with any token, with anyone's token. People can sponsor the activities with their token, and also that is the point of stablecoin. Fans will be for XP rewards for now. He is right on the rewards treasury. That's how it gets activation rewards. Yeah, for sure.
Am I simulcasted somewhere? Is that what's happening right now?
No, I think she's watching it. Wait, are you not simulcasting?
I'm on stream. What up, Steph? How's it going? Drop your EVM address in the chat. Let's get you hooked up with some Quai on base.
Oh yeah. Well, no. Send me some ETH,
I don't have
and
ETH, man.
but
I
so
don't have ETH.
but
I have
so
enough
listen.
ETH to
Hear me out
support
though.
1,000 Quai transactions.
Okay, so
I'll send you some
here's
Quai,
but the thing
but
is,
I
what I'm
don't
saying is that
recommend converting it to ETH because there's
what
incentives coming.
no. Hear me out,
Okay.
Bob. Just but this is insight. No, I'm just kidding. If you send E to somebody, it'll still have a tracer showing that it's related to that account. But if that person uses E to buy Quai, then it has a different effect than if you just send it to them. But then again, maybe your mission is not to pump the token right now or the market cap. Because if you just send it to somebody, it doesn't affect the market cap or the number go up,
No,
which could be a good thing.
I need holders.
Okay.
I need number of holders to go up.
Like genuine holders.
Yeah. So like,
Cool.
you know,
Because
I
I could,
right
because
now,
I have a few, I have great people that would love to hold Quai, so I could
well, if
quietly
you can
ask them.
convince them to like swap
No,
on a
no,
DEX, that's even better.
right,
But
right.
like
So that's what I mean
I
with like
don't have a
Ethereum.
bag of ETH. I have a bag of Quai.
Yeah. Because if you just get like maybe $20 of ETH, um, and you just send $1 to a few people, then they buy. Yeah. Oh wait. Is that the side chat? I'm looking over at the stream chat on the side.
There you go.
It's from X and everything else.
Yeah, we're on Twitch, we're on
Another
YouTube, we're
alpha
on
hold
X.
quiet base. Something huge is coming. Yeah, yeah. No. Sorry, we're not base. Base was talking about
There you are, Steph.
possible base token, and nah, they weren't even they just to get buzz on their network. Other networks do that too. They release Sino. Okay, can't speak. Because I'm laughing too hard at the fakery, the fucking shenanigans.
Right?
Pulling beat.
Stand by, Steph. Hooking you up. There you go.
Yeah, but also, if anybody wants some bullish bull or some bull, I'm done. I'm cooked.
All good, man. All good, man. I always love it when you pop in.
Yeah,
We got to keep this train rolling,
yeah, brother. Eat
right?
Denver. So I definitely want to get Quai involved with what we're doing. We have a booth, and so we can definitely talk about some quantum AI.
You guys got a booth at East Denver?
We're sharing a booth with somebody. Yeah. So Dan's and Flowbon is gonna be at Eat Denver.
All right. All right.
Yeah, baby. Everybody, we got 45 viewers now on Twitch.
There
Anyway,
we go.
no, it'd be cool if you had a viewer count on stream, like all the different streams, like X and all of them. That'd be cool.
I wonder if Restream can do that.
I don't know.
I'm using
It sounds pretty
Restream right
advanced.
now. Let's see here. What's going on over here?
What was the open source one that I found to stream everywhere is really good, but it requires a lot of compute.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way that you definitely could support us if you have compute power, like for a VPS would be amazing. Um, I need like 24 gigs of RAM or something.
Dude,
If you don't,
you're like a guy on my last stream. Give him us a cookie.
what's up? Give it a oh yeah, it was cookie.nhandprotocol.org. Cookie in
No,
and
man,
had
I'm
to
talking about the childhood book. Give him us a cookie. He wants a glass of milk.
No. I need a whole dairy factory. I need all the cows. Somebody asked me how much money I needed yesterday because they offered me some money, and then it was like, yeah, but da, da, da. Or first said, da, da. It's like, how much money do you need? My initial response, because it's just my truth, is like a small country's GDP.
Right,
It's like,
right.
so,
I was at a no, like I don't want to like ignore the topic.
sure.
Let's
Yeah,
keep chatting
yeah,
async about ETH Denver, but cuz
sure.
I definitely got like something to like hook you guys up with.
Oh,
And maybe some extra goodies as well. we got some cool stuff. But
I just need
let's
to
let's
run some agents and some vibe can
let
and
let's let's chat async about that. I already forgot what I
yeah,
was gonna
bro.
say.
I love it. Yeah,
um,
man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm so glad I got to drop in with you and actually like see you on stream too because it's really powerful what you're doing, man. So no, I'm serious.
appreciate you,
Like
man.
because even knowing you from the first start, you were so true and authentic to like
Dude, crypto's
sovereignty.
supposed to change the world, and instead it's just giving
Yeah,
up the game to the fucking banks.
it's
Like,
just another.
fuck
It's
you
just an
guys.
bro. Crypto was a psyop. It was a complete psyop of selling it to the open source community and to the anonymous community, and that influenced every other normie thinking that crypto was just for you know black market for this or that or for investment for casino, which most of it is. It's great. Um, where was I?
I mean, I guess.
And then but it's pseudonymous, so everyone, so a lot of people go into it thinking that it's fully anonymous, and but that's with everything on computers. When they think stuff is anonymous, there's always an
Right.
endpoint, there's
Well,
always an
worse,
exit that can
worse,
try.
man, is they've like taken our heroes and they've co-opted them, right? Like even
Yeah,
Amin Soleimani's like, we need privacy protocols we can censor. Like, what
right.
the fuck are you talking about,
What does
man?
that mean?
He's like, well, I don't want to do business with North Korea. I'm like, you realize like 90% of the dollar bills in circulation have cocaine on them? Like this, like money's fungible. Like you can't do this. But he's,
Yeah,
like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place because he
yeah,
wants privacy on a blockchain that's fucking broken, and he's already like, been. I'll say this. I suspect he's got PTSD from Tornado Cash, but at this point he's like all in on creating, privacy pools that you can like censor transactions on, which is like
you can
absolutely retarded. Literally the exact opposite. Like another fucking psyop. Like, yeah, put all your money in here so we can censor you whenever the fuck we want. You know?
oh, it's too good, it's sad, it's too
Yeah.
good, hilariousness.
Yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, man. You're
Yeah,
on Telegram. Start fire up a Telegram group. With
yeah,
Steph and I. I'll get Christopher, our growth director, involved. We got some goodies we could probably send you to East Denver with at the very least.
bet that'd be fun to have some else amazing merch.
Yeah. Well, we got cooler stuff than that. I'll try to. I'll try
Well,
to
just
just
in general, I mean, I just know y'all had like when I came to the art studio, I was just like, damn, you got some dope shit. Like, I mean, I know you do, but it's just,
Yeah,
you know, you're doing something
I wanna show
so
you
out of the
something.
box in sense of like where
So
crypto has
so a
landed.
long a
So I'm
long time ago, we sponsored a party at Meow Wolf at East Denver, and I have bar mats from that party. Woo!
nice.
Yeah, that's my
Oh
favorite
yeah,
merch.
nice. I
Is the
love
bar
it.
mat. Is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bar
that could
mat.
be fun.
You can do a lot with a little bit
Yeah,
of
we could.
funding, folks. You don't need to raise 100 million. Don't
You
listen.
don't.
Don't listen to
Yeah,
your VCs. Don't listen to
yeah.
your VCs.
It's fucking hilarious too. Yeah, I was on a call, or I was watching a call that my partner was on, another partner, and it was with Matt Fox or something Fox, JT Fox, and you know he's like telling everybody, he's like, no, that doesn't work. No, it's not gonna work. This is why that's not gonna work. Okay, yeah, I want to be partnered with you, blah blah. And basically, he's like, if you come to me saying you need 100K for marketing. I'm gonna fuck like what the fuck? I do marketing. Like why would you
Right.
like that's so so yeah, you don't need 100K for marketing. But then again, like even developing services and running people's marketing for like
Well, if your
even low
scheme
level
is
can be
if your
yeah,
scheme is like Barachain, right? You need actually $100 million for marketing because you
right.
need to dump on like the entire global south,
Oh,
right?
cold blooded.
So like yeah, like if you're a Barachain, like you probably
We
should
just
have.
need we need to get a we need to take notes or just get notes from all the best points and turn them into Dave Chappelle episodes. The
Oh
Chappelle
man. Oh man, we should hit up.
I
Oh shoot, I forget his name. The angry Jew who never wears a shirt. That guy's hilarious. I absolutely love him. Privileged enough to meet him in person one time, but he's got the best crypto skits.
oh yeah,
The best
yeah,
crypto
yeah, yeah,
skits.
yeah. Send me one to the crowd real quick.
Oh
It's like, no,
man.
this is Vibe Code Central only.
No, we do a little bit of everything over here. I for the life of me I can't even remember the name of his handle. Let's see if I can find him real quick. My
Speaking of
my feed is
marketing, we
getting
should
so
we should put
jacked.
like 2K into marketing your streams.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
you should
mean,
hire Flub on.
I'm giving away money on these streams,
I
guys.
know it. Yeah, but that doesn't work.
I did a Tangent wallet giveaway the other day. I
Yeah,
actually got a grip of these things. So Quai
yeah.
branded, never to be seen ever again, all sold out. Won't be another factory run.
Wait, are those hardware or?
Yeah, man. The most
Oh, oh,
secure
oh,
hardware
oh,
wallet in
oh,
the
oh,
market.
oh, the tangent. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought you were talking about the seed phrases for the QR code.
No, oh, well, no. Like I said, I still got some Quai bills.
Yeah,
We
yeah. Those are
definitely
pretty
got
cool.
merch, and we got some cool things too. So make sure
Yeah,
you fire up that Telegram group, man.
you bet. All
Let's
right,
do it.
brother. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, if you do have some ramage back there, I just need to run a whole bunch of Claude code do you use
What do-
Vibe?
what do you think
What's
I'm doing, man? I got a Quai node on one
I
and
just
like
need I know,
another node on another one.
I just need like 8 gigs of RAM, don't worry. Forget
Right?
about it. Forget about it.
Right? No, I got Open Claw on an Intel NUC with 8 gigs of RAM and it works just fine. So
Yeah, man,
if you
I'm
don't want to buy RAM, just go get a NUC. You
yeah.
don't need to get it like an Apple Mac Mini.
Yeah, no, I've got a I have an Asus ROG Strix G17 from like 2021, 2022. It has a
Nice.
3070 in it, but the BIOS is so fucked. Like all of Strix or like ROG products that they made like one-off models. Um, so I can't flash onto my drive, and I haven't had the opportunity to flash Linux onto it, so I'm stuck with a broken version of Windows
Oh,
that
jeez.
it's so it's so bad. It's like and I could do and it has no battery power too, so it has 90% battery, so I can't flash a BIOS update.
Oh, jeez.
It's fucking late, but it's beautiful, and I'm using the RAM from that in my older ThinkPad.
There you
And
go.
so I was running Cloud Code on it the other day in WSL, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is fast!"
Isn't
I'm
it
like,
crazy, man?
so much faster than my ThinkPad, like my i5 compared to it. But yeah, that's running my older RAM, my ThinkPad. Anyways, yeah, the beautiful first world problems that can't even
Right.
solve basic tech stuff because we're solving high level architecture for the peoples.
Right.
So we have a bigger mission.
Yeah. Where Claude is doing it for us now.
Plus, I'd have to pay more money to Claude because I was just telling one of my senior level developers that I need to get like 12 of the $200 plans. And he was like, "No, you only need one." I'm like, "No, we have two or three for each one developer. We got three developers and all the max Claude plans."
Nah.
So,
Well, like if it's
but
just
what
Claude
he was
code, you
saying
only
to
need
use
one.
Gwin 3 and Llama and some other stuff where we're actually like resourceful and we don't
So,
have to rely on it. But I'm like, Opus 4.6 is so good.
well, what you need to check out, like I just learned about this recently, is Open Router. Have you heard of
Yeah,
Open Router? Check out Open Router because it gets you access to all the models,
everything. Yeah,
including Opus 4.6. So if you get Open Router, right, like you can not just code, you can not just design, you can also do like
right.
graphics and videos and all of the above.
Right. So the path that I saw was to use Cloud Code Agent, CLI, but to have CCR with which is Cloud Code Router, and so that it uses the local model in the Cloud Code Agent.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that was the route I was trying to set up, and then it like I used so much credits trying to it's like and then it set up and I was like, oh, this wasn't what I was expecting. I probably should have done some more research first. But I was because that's what I love about, like having AI locally or just Opus or CLI is like I can do anything. I can DevOps is not a problem anymore. And
Right.
and the scary thing, right, to me was being able to do like one-shot prompts or like problem solving without any interaction reminds me exactly what I preach about with AI and how AI is dumbing people down because of the one shots where they don't learn, they don't question. As long as you question and probe a little bit, you're engaging your brain and actually doing research. But
Oh
if you
yeah.
just do one shot and you don't understand anything, you just send it off. Your brain, like I feel dumb in thinking about that workflow. um, and so, but luckily I do know DevOps and I know how to, go that. So I have that extensive background of that, but I just hate it takes so long, it's
Right.
like now it's the most sought after skill rather than coding.
Right.
Um, but yeah. So, but then when you run out of AI tokens, you can't run your computer anymore because you don't have fucking
Right.
use
No, I just I
you
would
know?
when I run out of tokens, man, I don't even bother. I just like stop coding. I'm just like,
Running
okay,
out of tokens now has given me time, I think, to do more research, like low level. Now that I've checked all the bucket lists, now I get to sort of research how it all works.
right. Hell yeah,
Oh,
man.
pleasure
Hell
chatting with
yeah.
you.
Yeah, hit me up. Create a group with Steph on Telegram, and
Yeah, yeah.
let's
And then we'll
figure out
come,
East Denver.
yeah, we'll meet up soon.
All right, man. Love your face.
See you soon. I can't wait to see your face before you Denver. I'm gonna take a shot of it and just have a shirt. Be like, Quai, why not? Why not?
Love you, Co. Peace out, man.
Enjoy the pizza.
You rock, Co. Oh man, I'll never forget those crazy times at East Denver in the Raid Guild house, man. Never forget those days. That was a crazy time. That was a crazy time. Oh man, where were we at? Guys, like I said, make sure you're signed up for Kipper Money. Drop your X handle or engage with us here on chat. We're sharing Quai like crazy. If you're already following the account, drop your EVM address. We'll get you hooked up with some Quai on base. Outside of that, let's check in. Let's see where the team's at here. All right, that's good to go. Yeah, that's good to go. And music. Let's bring the music back. Music, pop, pop, power. Here we are. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Back to Claudin, guys. We just had Claude do a comprehensive security audit of this DAO launcher here. Identified a critical issue, quorum manipulation vulnerabilities. So basically it says a manager shaman can mint massive shares after voting ends, but before processing to make proposal fail quorum. Or burn shares to make proposals artificially pass. Fix required is use historical total supply snapshot. Okay, we're gonna have to dig into that one a little bit more. The second critical is get past total supply returns wildly incorrect values. Currently masked because C1 doesn't use it, but fixing C1 will expose this bug. Only update total supply checkpoints on mint burn, not transfers. Oh, that's an issue. Okay. So, okay. Initialization actions can't call ball only functions. Cannot set guild tokens during DAO initialization because set guild tokens requires that ball is a message sender, but summoner calls either have ball call itself during setup for initialization actions or have a temporary initialization bypass in ball that allows summoner during setup. Um, Okay, let's dig into C1 a little bit. Let's dig into C1 further. what are the potential use cases for why it's set up to use the current supply instead of the snapshot? Let's make sure this is legit. We wanna understand this. Awesome. Telegram. What's up, peeps? There we go. Let's add Christopher. Nice. Nice. You guys rock. You guys rock. Rock on. Alright, guys. I think I need an energy drink. I'm going to take you with me. We're going to go with the C4 today with the NO3 and niacin so my face itches. Good old sour gummy splash to drive the next hour and a half. Only chug this if you're based like me. And you want your face to tingle. Ah. Yes. Alright, where are we at right now, guys? Where are we at right now? Man, crypto is tired today, it looks like. Sleepy crypto. Sleepy crypto. This is a bug, not intentional design. The use of total supply instead of historical snapshot is definitely an implementation error, not a deliberate design choice. Here's the evidence. Original Dow implementation, correct approach. In the original Dow use calculation, our implementation is vulnerable. Alright, alright, so acknowledge, we need to fix this. Okay. However, if we address C1 as currently planned, it elevates the C2 issue. Let's investigate C2 to make sure it's a valid concern and there's no reason to move forward with it as currently implemented. Here we go, here we go. Satellite radio. Nice. Finch pay. What? What's happening with Finch pay, guys? Alright, let's read this. Bug is critical and confirmed. Always adding to total supply. Alright. Alright. Make sure the audit report is saved for future reference. And then fix C1 and C2. Oh, Co, I don't have FaceApp, man. Fire. Co, you rock, man. Absolutely love you. Hopefully we'll get to meet Steph one day. We'll get Christopher briefed up interim if he doesn't have a chance to respond. He's hot on other topics. Meanwhile, guys, we need holders on base. Drop your EVM address. Make sure you're following this account. Let's get you hooked up. Here we go. Alright, dope. We have a security audit doc here. Let's go. Alright, now fix C2. I'm gonna have to like recompile, retest, all that jazz, but this is the process, folks. We do not want to launch insecure DAOs. Don't do that. Don't launch insecure DAOs. Not when you have Claude ready to audit. Alright. Hooking you up, Co. Hooking you up. Alright. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice. Freaking love Co. Co, one day we'll be hosting our own hacker house at the Quai Festival. And it'll be good. Nice. Alright, C1 is fixed. We got a change log. Gosh dang, it's documenting like crazy. Compilation successful. Let's do a test. I love this song, guys. Let's go. Oh. Okay. Bob on boards. Carol on boards. Hell yeah. Love tests. Love them. Heck yeah. Voting and grace period timing. I'll be back, folks. I'm glad I made the end of this song. This is such a killer freaking song. Alright, alright. What does the test say? 108 passing. 108 test passing. Alright, let's do an on-chain test. Let's do it locally first. Alright, let's do it on chain. On chain testing. Let's go. This might be this might be the hardest part, folks. Like, honestly, getting the smart contracts right, making sure end-to-end testing is working on chain, emitting all the events. If we nail this, the rest of this should go super smoothly. We got a number of other things we need to build, though. I mean, ideally, um, we get an SDK, we get an indexer, and then the front end. Now, that being said, we built a custom indexer for the multi-sig vaults because I did not know that the graph was available on Orchard. Let's see here. I think we're missing some tests though. I think we're missing a rage quit test. Let's check in, folks. Where are we at on base here? We're no, not that one. This one? This one. Yeah. All right. We need to search docks. Docks. Bridge to Quai, guys. Check the docks. Always check the docks. Quadruple check the contract address. We're working hard to get this thing verified across the board, across the entire ecosystem. Long story short, one token. All right, where am I? Where am I looking here?
Clock hits 8, I'm back online. Thumbs on fire, timeline grind. Every thread another chart, every reply another part. They all scams, they screaming caps, never read a single patch. We ship code, they ship memes. We build blocks, they chase dreams. White paper, dog-eared one. You skim titles, I read forms. Talk consensus, you talk coins. You want clout, we want joints. If you dim waves like stormy seas, I bring facts. They bring pleas. I'm in the trenches of the timeline. Refresh, reload, still the same line. You talk tokens, I talk design. You chase pumps, I build the spine. Best chain running through the baseline. Block by block, we
88.
define time.
88
You
holders.
want hype, I want the
Let's pump that number, guys. Let's pump that number.
engine
Let's
mind
pump
expand
that
for fun.
number.
Flip 3 bags, think war is won. I trace blocks from gender head. You trace charts from green to red. Reading code like it's a map. You read threads and call it facts. Space is full of echo smoke. I drop proof, they drop jokes. They say moon with every dip. I say throughput. Finality script.
Let's
You chase
double check
mascots.
the
Cute and
end-to-end
loud. Chase uptime. Past the clouds. Market
on-chain
dips.
testing
Lose
to
the nerve. You
ensure
stay
it's
here
emitting
and ship off
all
curves. I'm in the
possible
trenches of the
events.
timeline. Refresh,
Rage
reload,
quit.
still the same line. You talk
Rage
tokens, I
quit
talk
included.
design. Best chain running through the baseline. Block by block, we define time. You want hype, I want the prize. In these trenches of the timeline. Scroll past noise, mute that feed, filter for minds that really read. All of the smoke can't block the view. Signal cuts clean when the work is true. I'm in the trenches of the timeline. Refresh, reload, still the same line. You talk tokens, I talk design. Best chain running through the baseline.
Let's see here.
Block by block, we define time.
Quai.ai.
You want hype, I
Let's
want
get
the
let's get
prize.
code Discord link. Come on.
In these trenches of the timeline.
There it is. All right, all right. Where we at right now? Where we at?
Refresh the feed. Same old noise. Same old takes. Same small voice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Clock
So,
hits 8. I'm back
for
online.
comparison,
Thumbs on
I
fire.
think
Timeline
the
grind. Every
vault
thread, another chart. Every
had a
reply,
total of
another part. They
26
all scams. They
events
screaming caps. Never read a single patch. We
that
ship
we had to
code. They
track,
ship memes.
test,
We build blocks. They
quadruple
chase
check,
dreams.
and verify.
White paper, dog, get worn. You skim titles. I read forms. Talk consensus. You talk coins.
Let's
You
see
want
how many
clout. We want
events
joints. Put in
this
waves like
DAO
stormy
launcher
seas. I
has.
bring facts. They bring pleas. I'm in the trenches of the timeline. Refresh, reload, still the same line. You talk tokens, I talk design. You chase pumps, I build the spine. Yeah, yeah. Best chain running through the baseline. Block by block, we define time. You want hype, I want the rhymes. In these trenches of the timeline. Yeah, yeah. In your mind, they spam for fun. Flip 3 bags, think war is won. I trace blocks from gen to head. You trace charts from green to red. Yeah. Reading code like it's a map. You read threads and call it facts. Space is full of echo smoke. I drop proof, they drop jokes. They say moon with every dip. I say throughput. Finality scripts. They market dips, they lose their nerve. We stay here and ship on curve. I'm in the trenches of the timeline. Refresh, reload, still the same line. You talk tokens, I talk design. You chase pumps, I build the spine. Best chain running through the baseline. Block by block, we define time. You want hype, I want the prime. In these trenches of the timeline. Scroll past noise, mute that feed, filter the
Do
miles.
all of the
All the
above.
smoke,
So we're
got
asking.
block in
I
view.
guess our
Single
tests are
verse
kind of
clean when
lacking.
the work is true. Trenches of the
Supposedly
timeline.
there's a failing
Refresh, reload,
test.
still the same line. You talk tokens, I talk design. You chase
There's
pumps, I build the
we got to
spine.
add the rage quit test.
Best chain running
We
through
got to
the
add
baseline.
multi-action
Block by
proposals,
block, we define time. You want hype, I want the prime.
and
In these
we got to
trenches of the
add missing tests. How many
timeline.
tests are missing? 14 plus critical events not tested. Yeah. All right. Oh snap! We gotta ban somebody in Discord. Ban. Ban. Somebody
Yeah.
ban this guy. Ban.
Timeline scrolling. Block by block. Let's build.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah. Woke up, charts up, coffee in the paper cup, spaces on mute. I'm just loading all the data up. Keyboard warrior, now I'm a protocol janitor. Sweeping all the junk off chain, check the parameters. Blue check barker with the brain on pause. Talking like an expert, never read the clause. I'm signed in, signed up, signed message verified. Why they chase memes, I just chase throughput and finalize. I'm in the crypto trenches, fingers on the keys all day. They throw shade from the benches, but they can touch what we lay. Best chain, best game, let the world come see. You can talk your talk online, but you can't outbill me. Bill me. They yell flipping this, flipping that every other week. Pumping up a ticker, they don't even fully speak. Tell them post your research, they reply with a GIF. I reply with a white paper benchmark diff. Timeline full of hot takes, zero computation. I'm busy pushing updates, stress testing the
All right.
foundation. While they
We
farm like
need
the farm blocks,
we
that's a
we need
different
rage
need.
quit
You
tests.
farm followers, I farm actual speed. I'm in the crypto
Crypto
trenches,
trenches.
fingers on the keys all day. They throw shade from the benches, but they can touch what we lay. Best chain, best game, let the world come see. You can talk your talk online, but you can't outbill me. Bill me. Scroll past the noise, your stats on the screen. Real ones in the chat, keep the mempool clean. They clap for a slogan, I'm watching the code. They stuck in the thread, I'm running in the node. I'm in the crypto trenches, fingers on the keys all day. They throw shade from the benches, but they can touch what we lay. Best chain, best game, let the world come see. You can talk your talk online, but you can't outbill me. Bill me. Timeline scrolling, block by block. Let's build. Yeah. Timeline scrolling, block by block. Let's build. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Woke up, charts up, coffee in a paper cup, spaces on mute. I'm just loading all the
Co.
data up. Keyboard warrior, and I'm a protocol janitor. Sweeping all the junk off chain, check the parameters. Blue check barker with the brain on pause. Talking like an expert, never read the clause. I'm signed in, signed up, signed message verified. While they chase memes, I just chase throughput and
Is that on the
finalize.
base app?
I'm in the crypto
Is
trenches,
that on the
fingers
base
on the
app,
keys
Co?
all day. They throw
Guys,
shade from the
if you want to
benches,
get in
but
on the
they can
base
touch
app,
what we
supposedly Co can hook you
lay.
up.
Best chain, best flipping this, flipping that every other week. Pumping up a ticker, they don't even fully speak. Tell them post your research, they reply with a gift. I reply with a white paper benchmark dip. Timeline full of hot takes, zero computation. I'm busy pushing updates, stress testing the foundation. While they farm likes, I farm blocks, that's a different deed. You farm followers, I farm actual speed. I'm in the crypto trenches, fingers on the keys all day. They throw shade from the benches, but they can't touch what we lay. Best chain, best game, let the world come see. You can talk your talk online, but you can't outbuild me. Scroll past the noise, just stats on the screen. Real ones in the chat, keep the mempool clean. They clap for a slogan, I'm watching the code. They stuck in the thread, I'm running the node.
We gotta hook up a builder with an example repo here. Let's see here.
I'm running the node.
Guys, if you are building on Quai, make sure you check our hard hat example repo.
Running the node. Blue light face, scrolling through the noise at 2 a.m. Pin thread, case made, white paper open like a sacred text. They call
Let's
us
see here. Let's see
dreamers
here.
cause they never did the homework yet. But I live in these replies like a rented desk. Every ping another battle, every quote tweet swing. I keep receipts in the shadows, let the facts all sing. I've been grinding in the timeline trenches. I'm so hard all in this, fighting for, fighting fear, fighting bad intentions.
Nice,
Got the
nice.
truth on chain, let the ledger speak. Best chain in the world, that's a rare technique. I've been grinding in the timeline trenches.
On board the base with my referral. I'm an unbased biash. Oh, Co. I man, I want to, but I don't want to. All right, Co. Send me your freaking referral. Let's get the base app. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'll join the cool kids. Shoot me your referral.
Every thread a seed, they bring heat without a compass. I bring food,
Oh
I
snap.
bring speed. I've been grinding in the timeline.
It's cool, but not that cool.
I'm so hard all in this, fighting for, fighting fear, fighting bad intentions. Got the truth on
We gotta
chain, let
check
the
in on Project
legends
Soap,
speak.
y'all.
Best chain in
Let's
the
see
world, that's a
what's
rare
happening with
technique.
Project
I've been
Soap.
grinding in a river trench.
We got hash rate coming online. Do we got hash rate coming online? Hmm. Looks like we got some hash rate coming online, guys. Looks like Kapow is leveling out. Almost at 2 million in revenue in total. That's crazy. Over 25.5 million in Quai burned. This is a real economic flywheel, folks. It's the real deal. Boom. All right, guys. We're gonna get the base app. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see what this is all about. Meanwhile.
Cause they never did the homework yet. I live in these replies like a rented desk. Every ping another battle, every quote tweet swing. I keep receipts in the shadow, let the facts all sing. Yeah, I've been grinding in the timeline trenches. I'm so hard all in this, fighting fall, fighting fear, fighting bad intentions. Got the truth on chain, let the ledger speak. Best chain in the world, that's a rare technique. I've
Let's test rage quit.
Chase shiny things, new bag, same bag, same shallow take, echo talking points memorized, but they never calculate.
All rage quit
Trade in a language they barely even
tests
understand.
are
I
failing.
just breathe, drop links, let the data land.
Okay, create an account. Of course they want my email address. Of course they want my email address. How ridiculous.
Got the truth on chain, let the ledger speak. Best chain in the world, that's a rare technique. Ooh, yeah. Type slow, let them show what they never really knew. Let it scroll, screens glow, but the numbers cut through. You can bluff all day in a room full of doubt, but the chain stays clean and the truth
I don't
stays
want a
loud.
username. Whoa. Ugh. My Farcaster app is expired. Alright, I'll create a new Farcaster profile. Ugh. I have to set a profile picture? I absolutely have to set a profile picture. I gotta be a cool kid.
Coffee breath, blue light
I gotta
eyes,
be a cool
scrolling
kid.
through the noise in
Let's
the
go with this one.
alibis. Timeline talking like a battlefield. Every second I'm explaining what's real. Got charts, got threads, got facts on tap. They got caps lock, raging, collapsing all caps, turning panic into patient game. Turn the shade into subtle champagne. I'm in the crypto trenches, soul on the
Alright,
line.
Co.
Turning all that chatter into signal in time.
It's warming up here.
I turn it into gold, too sharp for the timeline, too smooth to fold. I'm in crypto trenches, watch me ride slow, building something honest while the loud ones pose. They throw that air through, I turn it into gold. Stay cool in the chaos, heart pure, mind
Alright,
bold.
I guess I'm on base.
Mind bold.
I guess I'm on base.
They swear that their token is a second son, but they never read a page of the work we done. I talk throughput, safety score. They talk memes and a promise on a paper trail. I see fear in the jokes they make. I see doubt in the pose they fake. I let data do the heavy lift. Truth in the code, that's the gift. And I'm in the crypto trenches, soul on the line. Turning all that chatter into signal in time. They throw that free. I turn it into gold, too sharp for the timeline, too
Okay.
smooth to fold. I'm in
I'll
the
probably
crypto
never open that
trenches,
ever
watch
again,
me
but
ride slow. Building something honest
now I
while
can
the
play.
loud ones pose.
Now I
They
can play
throw
with
that
the cool
free. I
kids, Co.
turn it into gold, stay cool in the chaos, heart pure, mind bold.
Ugh, my face is starting to itch. I should drink more C4.
You can scream in the thread, I'll still be kind.
Oof.
Let the
Oof.
numbers clap back one block at a
What up,
time.
Irit? Welcome to the chat, man.
When the dust all settles and the hype runs
We
dry.
are on the base app now. But let's hook you up.
Only
Let's
solid
hook you up.
ground is the reason why.
There you are. There you are. Irit! Check the pin tweet, man. Drop your EVM address. Let's get you hooked up with some Quai on base. DenVM, welcome, welcome. Guys, check the pin tweet. Check the pin tweet. There you are. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. We are still working on end-to-end testing
Talking like a battlefield. Every second I'm explaining what's real. Got charts, got threads, got facts, all
for
tech. They
the
got caps,
DAO
lock
launcher.
rage and collapse in all caps. Turn that panic into patient game. Turn that shade into subtle champagne. I'm in the crypto trenches, soul on the line. Turning all that chatter into signal in time. They throw that FD, I turn it into gold. Too sharp for the timeline, too smooth to fold. I'm in the crypto trenches, watch me rise slow. Building something honest while the loud ones pose. They throw that FD, I turn it into gold. Stay cool in the chaos, heart pure, mind bold. They swear they
Let's see
token
here
is
what's
the
happening in
setting
the mining
sun, but they
channels.
never read a page of the work we've done. I talk through, but safety scale. They talk memes and a promise on a paper trail. I see fear in the jokes they make. I see doubt in the pose they fake. I let
Nice,
data
more
do the
people signing
heavy
up to
lift.
PowerPool.
Truth in the
Like to
code,
see it.
that's
Like
the
to see it.
gift. I'm in the crypto trenches, soul on the line.
Heck
Turning all
yeah.
that chatter into signal in time. They told it for D, I turn it into gold. Too sharp for the timeline, too smooth to fold. I'm in the crypto trenches, watch me rise slow. Building something honest while the
Raven
loud
Coin
ones
community
pose.
hating
They
on
throw
Bruce
that
Fenton right
FD,
now? What's
I
going
turn
on?
it into gold. Stay cool in the chaos, heart pure, mind bold.
What? What?
Heart pure, yeah, 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 yeah. You can scream in the thread, I'll still be kind. Let the numbers clap back one block at a time. When the dust all settles and the hype runs dry, only solid ground is the reason why.
Interesting. Interesting factoid we might be picking up here. Interesting. The hobbyist miner says if you're on PowerPool and script mining, they use auto profit switching, so swap to Quai on the Stratum side automatically. Excuse me, when more profitable. Interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yo, low. Step in the ring. Tick of the ledger swing. Yo, KWHY, cut the cap, you lag, and I spit the math. It's like
What up,
Sartain
Christopher?
said, and 3 locks on the vault, triple
Welcome,
check
welcome.
that key. 3 algos on guard, who you trying to breach me? Native code on the metal, I don't beg
Just
for a
drop
crutch. You a
something
payment
in good to
postcard, I'm a
know.
world you can touch. Speed in my spine, still the base layer stable. You
In
only quit
GTK?
till a mempool turn fatal. Quad versus Casper, line them up, who next? Utility speed, security, decentral flex. You talk blocks, I talk worlds, that's a different check. Put your ghost in the DAG, I put your chain in the deck. Name ring bells, cast for 1,000 blocks in a blink.
We're
Ghost
building
name graph,
rage quit
watch your
tests
timestamp sync through put thick. See the
for
numbers,
the DAO
don't
here.
lie. You busy with your gadgets, I'm a raw fast sky. One guard dog on the porch, still nobody
We
inside. Simple
had a
stack, less
complete
bar,
life
smaller
cycle
circles to
test
hide. You chasing contracts, bloated toys in the cold.
finished,
I'm clean, I'm
but
lean,
we
I'm
were
the
missing
lane
a
for
bunch of
pure
events,
stone.
including
Quad
rage quit.
versus Casper, line 'em up, who next? Utility speed, security, decentral flex. You talk blocks, I talk wells, that's a different check. Put your ghost in the DAG, I put your chain in the deck. You brag one guard, dog, that's 1 point of fail. I got 3 different shooters on rotational rail. You a single seat shuttle, I'm a sharded rail line. Every carriage moves parallel, still stay in line. You can count your blocks, I count absent states. Real builders need op codes, baking the base. You flex ghost egg math like a college essay, but you can't run logic, you just pass and pray. Where your contract? Side hacks, maybe later. Where your
Ah,
skills at?
freaking Noah.
Unknown, validator. Who you trust, fam? Bro, not talk. Whole map sliced up,
Love
still
it.
one chain,
Love it.
one clock.
Our
Quad versus
community
Casper,
absolutely
line 'em up,
rocks.
who next? Utility speed, security, decentral
Oh,
flex. You
man.
talk blocks, I talk
This
wells,
energy
that's a
drink is
different
going right
check.
through
Put
me,
your ghost
folks.
in
I'll
the
be right back.
DAG, I put your chain in the deck. Step in the ring, ticker the ledger swing. Swing. Yeah. KWHY, cut the cap, you lagging. I split the map in slices on chain shad and three locks on the vault. Triple check that key. Three algos on guard. Who you trying to breach? Me? Native code on the metal. I don't beg for a crutch. You a payment postcard. I'm a world you can touch. Speed in my spine. Still the base layer stable. You only quick till the mempool turn fatal. Quai verse Casper, line them up. Who next? Utility speed, security, decentral flex. You talk blocks, I talk worlds. That's a different check. Put your ghost in the DAG. I put your chain in the deck. Name ring bells. Casper, 1,000 blocks in a blink. Ghost day graph. Watch the timestamp sync. Throughput thick. See the numbers don't lie. You busy with your gadgets. I'm a raw fast guy. One guard dog on the porch. Still nobody inside. Simple stack, less parts, smaller surface to hide. You chasing contracts, bloated toys in the core. I'm clean, I'm lean, I'm the lane for pure score. You brag one guard, dog, that's 1 point of fail. I got 3 different shooters on rotational rail. You a
Ooh.
single seat shuttle, I'm a shorted rail line. Every carriage moves parallel, still stay aligned. You can count your blocks, I count naps and states. Real builders need op codes baked in the base. You flex ghost day
He's
math like a college
weaponized.
essay, but you
Knows the
can't run
man.
logic, you just pass and pray. Where your
Knows the
contract
man.
slide hat,
I mean,
maybe later. Where your shields at?
maybe a little crazy
Unload
sometimes,
validator,
but
who you trust
that's the
fail?
way I like him.
Hold, not talk. 12 maps
That's the
sliced
way
up,
I
still
like him.
one chain, one clock. Where your contract? Where your shields at? Where your trust at? 12 maps sliced up.
The bow only modifier pattern prevents governance functions from being called via proposals because proposals execute through bow avatar multisend target. When multisend calls bow functions, this breaks bow only checks.
Chain
Initial
versus
setup during
chain.
setup for testing or use different access control
Quai network.
for production governance
Casper.
functions.
Step in the ring.
Does rage test quit work?
Look, look. Names
Yeah.
squad split blocks like a
Okay.
surgeon. Charge information. Whole
Okay,
squad
let's
converging. Three locks on
continue
the vault. Triple check
improving
that key. You want
the
pad on the
on-chain
door. Talking about secure
end-to-end
me. Native
testing
code
to
on chain. I
ensure
don't beg for
we're
permission. You still dreaming about contracts. I'm
resolving
already in
all
production. Your ghost
issues
day grab
and
just sound like fiction. I
testing
scale
all
while you pray that the
events,
mempool listens.
including
Speed on
rage
tap.
quit.
I'm a lane with a fast pass. You a single file line, no chain with a
Christopher, you missed it, man. Or maybe you didn't. Who knows? But we got a group going with Flowbond. They are sharing a booth at ETH Denver, and they want to partner on spreading the word. So we got a group created. Here, let me ping Co. Can you uh, brief Christopher on what we discussed? So that could be good. Should be pretty easy. But they will have a presence at ETH Denver. I think they're also doing a side event as well. So ATX DAO friends, unite at ETH Denver. Love to see it. Love to see it. Co, remind me, are you a raid guild or member too? I am not officially a raid guild member. I am just a lurker. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, ETH Denver is at risk for us. I have no idea. I have no idea, man. Honestly, I don't think it's happening. But that doesn't mean we can't support from afar.
Yeah. Chain versus chain. Quad network.
Let's see here.
Casper. Step in the ring. Look, names Quai
Quai split blocks like a surgeon. Shards information, whole squad converging. 3 locks on the vault, triple check that key. You one pad on the door, talking about secure to me. Native code on chain, I don't beg for permission. You still dreaming about contracts, I'm already in production. Your ghost day chatter just sounds like fiction. I scare while you pray that the mempool listens. Speed on tap, I'm a lane with a fast pass. You a single file line, little chain with a bad pass. The central to the core, many roots in the atlas. You a one road town trying to flex on the masses. Network, we network, shots cut deep. Triple lock doors, you barely got a key. On chain brains, I'm a live machine. Casper talk big, but it's all in a dream. Quiet net, why don't lag, I lead. You still hunt blocks, I just harvest the speed. Utility, charity, I run the
Another
whole
pro
scene.
tip
Casper in the
I learned
corner with
today.
a half-built scheme. Casper, why you mad,
It's
ghost
actually
day,
really
can't say.
easy to
Got
invite
guard
people
on
to
the
the
gate and
stream
he
using
already
Telegram.
late. 2 on parallel lanes, you a cul-de-sac loop. You claim future tech, but you stuck in the booth. I'm daps, swaps logic on the ledger. You maybe one day post on a newsletter. Whole world builds on my native stack. You spectate from the stands, trying to call that fast talk. Fair launch while I talk real use talk. Pure math while I talk real proof. I'm 3D shielded, layered like a tank. Your bare chest out, hoping no one will yank. Who really serves a crowd? Who really moves that load? I scale out wide, you just hope the gossip grows. Who really locks funds down? Who really earns that trust? 3 nails in the coffin, one rusted ain't enough. Yeah, we network, shards cut deep. Triple lock doors, you barely got a key. On chain brains, I'm a live machine. Never talk big, but it's all in a dream. Yeah, why net, why don't lag, I lead. You still harm blocks, I just harvest the speed. Utility, security, I run the whole scene. Casper in the corner with a half-built scheme.
All right. Where's it? Where's Claude at right now? What are you doing? Running all end-to-end tests. This is gonna take a while. All right, interim folks. Let's check back in, guys. Like I said,
Yeah. You still
drop
playing
your
fake
EVM
facts from
address.
a
We're
real
heading out
job.
Quai.
Cementing truth
Like,
on a ledger
what
that
more do
can't
I
be
gotta
torn
say?
apart. You chase
What
yields on
more
the
do you need to
screen, beg
know?
the printer to bless you.
We
We
need
burn sweats on what's in the wealth
1,000
that's
Quai
worship.
holders.
You
Right now
illegally
we
gatekeepers
have
worship their doors. We
88.
bulldoze banks, leave rubble all over the floor.
88
Your elite institutions, just costume frauds. We
with
crowdsource
a
gravity.
pool
Now we
owning most of
rewriting
it.
the odds. Why network in the building? Every block got weight. Your
So
coins hollow as your
go snag
chain
some,
off
folks.
calibrate.
Go
We
snag
pray
some.
to
What
the
am I?
central
Where am I
gods,
at right
bow
now?
to their
Boom.
fees. We repeated the planet, plug humanity in
Number 16.
series. You talk sound money, but you live on a glitch. Every stimulus hit, just exposing your rich. Ish. Why network energy based
Interesting.
money?
Interesting.
Can't cheat watch, can't counterfeit the hungry. We the people plug in, stand tall, turn power into value. Watch them all fall. Why network energy based money? From the ground to the grid, this the new country. We a signal, they a static, that's all. Flip the switch on the system, watch them all fall. You a central clown guard begging for rate cuts. We run those in the jungle, in the cold, in the cuts. You ask who allowed this, why you copy our code? We ain't asked for permission, we just widen the road. You still licking the boots of the IMF click. We settle cross-border in a heartbeat tick. They got palaces, jets, private meetings at dawn. We got rooftop rigs in the
Is this it?
worldwide
Is this the
war from
tweet? Is
Lagos
this
to
the
Houston,
announcement?
Dhaka to Detroit. One chain, one charge, one common voice. You hold charge, they hold chains, we hold choice. Turn electrons into equity, embody that noise. They
That's
print,
the
we
tweet.
produce, they hide, we expose. You inflate, we relate. Every miner, every node. This ain't number go up. This is power and code. Currency with a conscience, voltage and flow. Why network energy based
Drop.
money? You can't cheat, watch, can't counterfeit the hungry. We the people plug in,
Mike.
stand tall, turn power into value, watch them all fall. Why network energy based money? From the ground to the grid is the new country. We the
That was a
signal, they the
lookalike,
static,
right?
that's all. Flip the switch on the system, watch them all fall.
Which microphone should I use? We'll go with this one. Oh. What up, Check Rays? Welcome to the chat. Hopefully everything is going well with your family out there, wherever you reside. Iowa, Idaho, something like that. Don't want to dox you. But Welcome. Glad to have you. Thanks for tuning in. Check the pinned tweet on my profile. Trying to build an army of Quai holders on base. Drop your EVM address. We'll get you hooked up. Oh, you got it, man. You got it. Ah, hope it gets better soon, man. Hope it gets better soon. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Michele, you still need to sign up for Kipper. You're missing out on some Quai, bruh. Bruh. Ladies, gentlemen, Pepes, don't miss out on that Quai. Go get signed up for Kipper money. Guys, yesterday we gave away. I gotta grab them so you guys see. So many. There we go. So many Quai branded Tangent wallets to give away, guys. I think the next one will be 1100. We gotta set some realistic milestones here, but not like real milestones. Realistic, achievable. 1100 followers, guys. We'll give another one away. Meanwhile, I'm literally paying people to join the chat. So, like, where are they at? Like, what does a guy got to do to, like, get people to say hi in chat here? Crypto is sleeping right now. Yeah, something's wrong with the algo, man. Like I haven't even seen. Help me out, Christopher. Who's the angry Jew who always has his shirt off? I forget his name. I want to see his tweets, man.
When every keystroke steals a life, we build what you fear. On open rails, you got bailouts and lies, we got bites and scales. Plug in amplify. Why network?
Haynes. That's it. That's it. Gabriel Haynes. Where you at, buddy? There you are. Follow. How am I not following this guy? This guy's hilarious. Looks like he's losing weight too. Good for him. Oh, you guys aren't seeing it. Boom. Yeah, check race. I did get your DM. Here, let me pull it up. Oh, I am in the wrong window. Gosh, amateur hour. Here we go. All right. So you guys see what I'm freaking laughing at. This guy's hilarious. Uh, you need to give this guy a follow. um, yeah. Let me pull up your DM in another window real quick so I don't put you on blast. Check raise. Let's check this. I definitely saw it. I think I responded to you in Discord. This is definitely a MetaMask bug. So if your MetaMask still says you have 4 trillion Quai, you might have added the token wrong. When you go to add the token, um, it usually automatically detects the number of decimals, but if it didn't, it's probably that's probably the issue there. There is not even 4 trillion Quai in circulation anywhere, so there's that. But yeah, no, I checked your address on the Block Explorer as well. That's definitely a MetaMask bug. Let's investigate. Here, we're back to coding here. Let's investigate why multi-action proposals fail. Mock avatar. But work on chain and fix remaining 2 full DAO life cycle tests. What? 4 million trillion. Yeah, that's definitely a MetaMask bug. Now, I've seen something similar, but that was like years ago. Um, After restarting the browser, it fixed itself for me, but that, again, that was years ago. All right. Time's running out, folks. Drop those EVM addresses. We need more Quai holders on base, y'all. And I'm literally paying you to engage with me in chat, so get it. Get it. Man, we're just testing the heck out of this freaking DAO, guys. Again, for context, Quai Vault had 26, 26 unique events to test and index on chain. I'm still waiting to find out how many events we're testing with this DAO. Go! No, didn't work. Didn't work. Oh man, you think there will ever be 4 million trillion Quai? No, definitely not. No fucking way. No fucking way. I mean, just with the Quai the Chi like arbitrage opportunity alone. Oh yeah, 100%. That being said, guys, we are holding up really well considering current market sentiment. I don't like honestly like on top of everything else we got going on. Dr. K traveling the freaking world, Alan building, I'm building, Jonathan's building, Shakara's building, Christopher's building, Veronica's building, coordinating with freaking um, all these freaking partners, just trying to like support everybody else who's coming online. It's uh it's a monumental task, and I'm just so impressed with the team and everybody and our community, man. Like holy cow, when that market tank happened like a week or two ago, like our community really rallied together. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. Like there was like one or two futters in Discord and like moderators didn't even have to they just got shut down by the community. It was great. New and old community members. It was awesome. There you go, check raise. Getting mining set up. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. 220 volt or 110? That's my question. You got a 220 outlet to plug those babies into? If not, and you're getting serious, I highly recommend it. Cut your power bill on that practically in half. We are above our 1010 price. Good call out, Christopher. Only the winners are above their 1010 price. You guys got some great takes.
Binary dreams, code spills like ink. Blocks on the chain, faster than you think. Doge in the dojo, shadow moves tight. Fiat to go, fading in the night.
All right. So pro tip, check raise. FYI, we learned this recently. Uh, Next time, drop your address. Oh shit. Sorry, Co. My bad, man. That was delayed. Next time, drop your address in the chat here. When you put it on a Twitter post, it severely deranks you. That's probably my issue. Too many people are putting it in the Twitter posts.
Secrets they speak, wallets in my pocket, heavy with weight, fiat in the gutter, meet your fate. Power to the peer, no puppets, no strings. Code is the crown, blockchain kings. They print lies, but we stack proof. Crypto soldiers, bulletproof. Fingers on the ledger, truth in my hand. Decentralized beast, no masters,
Solid.
nah man.
There we go. Final end-to-end test run. I wish. I wish it was the final one. It's really not. We also have a security audit to go through once the testing's trued up.
Binary dreams, code spills like ink. Blocks on a chain, faster than you think. Doge in the dojo, shadow moves tight. Fiat's a ghost, fading in
How
the
do I claim, Co?
night. Quai whispers merging like a spell.
Co says
Miners
I can
hum tones, a
claim.
digital carousel. Centralized fraud, they print and pretend. While we stack truth, chains never bend. Yeah, yeah, man. Watch the chains of the blocks unite. Setting wrongs to right. Fiat falls, can't stop the flood. Money printer
Where?
lies, drowning in the mud. Heard the chains, we're taking flight. Decentralized dawns, a blazing light. Hash rates climb, they scale the peaks.
How do I claim on the base app?
Wallets in my pocket, heavy with weight. Fiat in the gutter, meet your fate. Power to the peer, no puppets, no strings. Code is the crown, blockchain kings. They print lies, but we stack proof. Crypto soldiers, bulletproof. Fingers on the ledger,
Okay.
truth in my hand. Decentralized beats, no masters command.
Oh, nice. Rock on. Did that actually work? Hey, it worked. Hey, it worked. Okay, what's... And now I gotta buy bidables.
Casting spells in the ledger through the shadowy night. Merge mind and rituals, coins intertwined. Quai and Doge, a digital shrine. Fiat whisper, snakes in disguise. Central banks printing lies,
There you
bombs
go,
on the
Co.
prize. Wizards in the matrix, running on chains. Breaking the shackles, no room for the stains. Cryptic alchemy, Quai and Doge combine. Fiat falls apart, their power decline. Money printer fraud, burning to ash. The spell of the blockchain forever will last. Cryptic alchemy, Quai and Doge combine. Fiat falls apart, their power decline. Money printer fraud, burning to ash. The spell of the blockchain forever will last. Runes in the wallet, encrypted gold. Keys unlock secrets engraved in the bold. Centralized pharaohs,
Oh, our
empires of
community's a
dust. We
blast.
crush their pyramids, rebuild and trust.
Alright.
Digital chants, miners hum the hymn.
240 volt, started with two S19 XPs, but we'll probably upgrade to 4 soon. 141 terahash, let's fucking go, check raise. That's what I'm talking about, man. Keep that place warm during the winter, right? Heck yeah, I already made a penny. I'm bidables. Well, it's probably up because I bought it. Okay, come on. End-to-end tests. Let's go, let's go. Let's see here, guys. Let's check in on the base holders. Where they at? Where they at? Where the base holders at? Refresh. 94 holders. Oh my gosh, we're so close to 100, guys. So close to 100. Checkray says he's setting up the infra now. Should be up and running within 2 weeks. Shipping delay. Yeah. A lot of snow going on in certain places of the world right now. Guys, 94 holders of Quai on base. Can we get to 100? Can we get to 100? I'm gonna have to switch focus here in a minute. Where's Claude at? Oh, that's right. Today's Chinese New Year's. Happy Horse Year, everybody. Happy Chinese New Year's. Happy Lunar Calendar New Year's. Oh, this is a song I always skip. This one's terrible. I gotta just delete this thing. Where is it at? Hey, we gotta delete this trash. Boom. Is this one also terrible? Yeah, this one's terrible. Terrible. There we go. All right. All 35 end-to-end tests are now passing. Yes. Oh. Is that 35 events though? Claude is just shitting markdown files like nobody's business. Okay. We testing all events across all. Are we testing all events? Comprehensive event coverage report. How many events are there, guys? I suspect there's a lot. There's definitely more than 26. Oh man. I really gotta do another run to the restroom, guys. These energy drinks just freaking run through me. Probably TMI. Apologies. Let's do priority 1 and 2. We need to test all events to ensure we're ready to build out the indexer and SDK. Alright, we'll kick that off. Be right back. All right, folks, we're gonna have to pivot here momentarily. So, quick check-in. How many? 95 holders. Like to see it, guys. Let's keep this number going, folks. Spread the word. Retweet these spaces. Make sure folks are following, because not only are we gearing up to give away even more Tangent hardware wallets, guys. I got grips of these things. Okay, so lots of opportunity for people to win. Tune into this space. Not only do we hand out Quai on the layer 1 using Kipper money, again, QR code up above. Go get signed up, folks. If you're verified, you earn some Quai just for signing up. But also, we send you some Quai here on this stream. We literally pay you to say hi on stream. On top of that, we're handing out Quai on base, guys. So, what other stream is literally like paying you to tune in right now? I don't know. I don't see any, but that's how we do over here. That's how we do. Time is limited, so spread the word. Get your buddies involved. Get your friends involved. Get your family involved. If anybody's crypto curious, Tangent hardware wallets and Kipper is probably one of the best experiences you can have in crypto. So, on top of all of that, obviously, we have the only sustainable economic flywheel in this space with Project Soap, minting over 1.8 million in revenue since launch, burning over 25.5 million Quai, and the daily revenue just continues to climb. Powerpool is now online. SOC 2 compliant pool that is auto switching miners over to Quai, as it is the most profitable token to mine right now. That's a slow on ramp though, as I recently learned, but as you can see, our hash rate is continuing to rise. What does that mean, guys? More hash rate, more revenue, more buybacks, more burn, more buy pressure equals later or higher price, which means more hash rate, more buybacks, more burn, more price, more hash rate. Uh, it's been a day, guys. It's been a day. But obviously, this is where you want to be. Through bear, through bull, no matter what, Quai Network is constantly shipping. You guys absolutely rock. It's been a blast. We'll be back tomorrow, handing out even more Quai on base and on Quai Network using Kipper. We got some plans in the works, folks, so hang on to your base Quai. Do not get rid of it. It ain't worth the trade, and you'll want at least one Quai in your wallet on base here pretty soon. So keep your eyes peeled for more news on that front. More partnerships are on the way as well. Christopher is freaking working double time on that. Can't respect him enough for all the grinding he's putting in the background, guys. We are building a DAO launcher, right? So for all those protocols that need a multi-sig, that project is live now on testnet. So go check out the multi-sig, guys. QuiVault.org. Live on Orchard testnet. If you need some testnet Quai to test it out, just ask our QU AI bot or ping me. I'll send you some. It's that easy, and you can go try out the multi-sig. It's pretty cool. I dig it. We're building a DAO launcher right now to launch a DAO with a multi-sig as a treasury. So we're building a whole ecosystem over here, folks. So stay tuned if you're into that. We got more on the way. But to wrap up, guys, go sign up at Kipper Money. It's the easiest way to earn Quai. Swap for Quai over on base. Double check those contract addresses, folks, over at docs.qu.ai. You can find the correct contract address in our bridge to Quai documentation here, which is also bringing USDT to Quai. There's so much to cover. There's so much to freaking cover. Change Hero went live today. Power Pool went live. Like, so much is happening, guys. More on the way. If you need even more Quai and you want that native layer 1 Quai, you can purchase over at Mexi, Gate.io, and L Bank. Kraken, right around the corner. You can swap those useless tokens for more useful ones all over the place on base. Check the Use Quai page for all the tested, fully functional, decentralized exchanges. You can also use swaps like SwapSpace, Let's Exchange, and now Change Hero. And yeah, guys, you're still early over here, so spread the word. The more, the merrier. Let's grow this globally scalable, fully decentralized energy dollar with cash-like privacy properties. Yeah. Have a good night, folks. I hope all is well with you, wherever you're at, whatever time of day it is. Happy Chinese New Year's. And I will see you on the flip side. Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.